improved upon by you? That's right, let alone the Mo-Ching sect. Even if one were to scour the entire Han Empire, I would dare say that I, Xie Yan, am the first one able to use the divine impact of Zen. Although the Heavenly Guard is only an acquired realm technique, Branch Master Xie's ability to improve it proves that your distinguished self is truly an extraordinary prodigy. Brother Yun Tao isn't bad either. If it wasn't for the divine impact of Zen's defensive capability, which far exceeds that of the Heavenly Guard, I'm afraid I would have been finished just now. Branch Master Xie, please guide me once more. 7 Autumns of the Big Dipper Fivefold Deadly Strike. Of Arcade. Ooh, how brilliant! The Taishan Sect's 7-fold Deadly Strike of Alcade can instantly deliver a palm strike with 7-fold the power, and this Ji Yun Tao can already perform a 5-fold Deadly Strike. That whelp, Xie Yan, is good too. His defensive martial art can actually move according to his will and withstand 2 of those multipliers. Old Chow, who do you think will win between them? Even though Xie Yan of the Mo-Ching sect is an individual of outstanding ability, his experience in fighting others is lacking, so I believe Ji Yun Tao of the Taishan sect has the upper hand. Old Chow and I hold similar views, so it looks like that whelp, Xie Yan, will lose. For what it's worth, Branch Master Xie is the most specially gifted prodigy of his generation of the Mo-Ching sect. At such a young age, he's already reached the 9th layer of the acquired realm. Corners of her mouth rising wildly, he's also the husband of the magical dignified beauty, Qing Xingxi, and soon after he joined her sect, he climbed through the ranks to become a branch master. How could he lose in such few and typical moves? Furthermore, Lord Chow only said that young Lord Yun Tao has the upper hand, so don't brag about it as if you've already won, great boss Zhen. Xie Yan, you have to put your back into it. Don't let Ji Yun Tao beat you no matter what. That bastard, Ji Yun Tao, has made a lot of progress in his martial arts. I hope the branch master will be all right. Brother Yun Tao, don't just get on someone else's boat as you please. Come back here. As expected of you, Brother Yun Tao. And here I thought I'd be able to get you to fall into the water for some wet look fun. Your move barely missed me, Branch Master Xie, so I'll have to use my full strength next. True heavenly mantra of the primordial god, it's getting late. It's time for us to decide the outcome of this battle. At long last, Ji Yun Tao's true heavenly mantra of the primordial god. But the present me is no longer daunted by your spiritual awe. Wait. Cyane, come back here. Eat my headbutt. Brother Yun Tao, you really don't want to suffer the slightest loss. I destroyed your boat, so you had to destroy mine. Cyane, that damned girl, all she needed to do was help me counteract the spiritual intimidation, but she just had to stubbornly go up against it. Now she's gone and perished with it. It's a good thing she's more or less immortal. It's impolite not to reciprocate what one receives, and I also wanted to see the meaning of the word wet look that came out from Branch Master Xie's mouth. I thought that the unusual and nefarious spiritual being he's cultivating could be suppressed by the true heavenly mantra of the primordial god, and I never imagined that it could actually defeat my spiritual manifestation. It's really remarkable. Haha, just because you couldn't think of it, doesn't mean I can't do it. I'm going to give it my all next. Brother Yun Tao, you should beware. Ji Yun Tao is really something. It looks like he's going to use his ultimate move. Wait and see. Apparently, Xie Yan has really mastered the Finger of Flowery Swords killing move. I'm actually rather looking forward to it. Finger of Flowery Swords, Withering of the 100 Flowers. 7 Autumns of the Big Dipper, 5-fold glittering sword tip. Who won? Who won? I can't tell for sure. Surname Jin, couldn't you have helped us clear our field of sight while you were at it? Why should I help you? You're full of shit. Who won? Who won? I can't tell for sure. According to the information we've recently gathered from some sources about Branch Master Xie, I'm afraid Elder Martial Brother Ji is in trouble. He doesn't have a fingering technique that can heal injuries and restore innate energy as the one Branch Master Xie is rumored to possess. The gentle, dignified prince is in trouble? But Dao Yun, looking at your expression, you don't seem to be even the slightest bit concerned about it. It's because I've come to a sudden realization. I had been plotting with Elder Martial Brother Ji for a good while, so I thought we were determined to succeed, but we never expected that someone as out of the ordinary as Branch Master Xie would come out of nowhere and crush our plans one after another. The world is unpredictable, just like this great river before our eyes. Mortal life in this world is like riding through raging and terrifying waves. Only by using our heart as a boat can we not lose sight of our true spirit, so that's how it is. I understand now. As expected of the Buddhist Xinji's mind scripture of the abyss of worldly woes and innate spirit, regardless of all things in nature, or the outcome of victory or defeat, it always allows one to understand the truth by themselves, enabling a breakthrough. Brother Yun Tao is really amazing. The withering of the 100 flowers was to no avail on Ji Yun Tao. If I want to win, I'll have to fight a battle of attrition with him and use the finger of nirvana to restore my energy. Let's keep going. Branch Master Xie, I should be the one praising your might. Judging from his condition, he seems to have fully recovered his innate energy. What a wondrous fingering technique. Although I still have some trump cards to play, it would be too disgraceful for me to continue this impasse. I concede this battle. Huh. What? Ji Yun Tao, you whelp, how in the world can you admit defeat before the match is over? Are you okay in the head or what? Then I will have to fail to live up to the high expectations given by head boss Jin. We have already lost in strategy, and won't be able to excel Branch Master Xie in martial arts for a while, so why should we invite humiliation by enduring hardship? In fact, I came to Jiangnan Administrative Region mainly to help Junior Martial Sister Xie capture Yin Jie. The scheme to obtain the cold iron ore was only conceived at the last moment, thanks to Junior Martial Sister Xie's continuous support. Branch Master Xie, this battle doesn't relate to my sect. There's no need for you to worry about the Taishan sect's elders intervening. The great Taishan sect is a follower of righteousness. I've never had such worries. Not to mention, this guy sure meets gains and losses with equanimity. He's so virtuous it's making me feel embarrassed. Branch Master Xie is a broad-minded gentleman. It was me who was being narrow-minded. I and Junior Martial Sister Xie discussed it earlier. If we won this battle, the Chu phone line would belong to the Buddhist Xinji. If we lost, we would immediately depart the Jiangnan Administrative Region and never come up with a plan for the cold iron ore again. Now that I have thoroughly lost in all aspects, it's time for us to leave. Junior Martial Sister Xie, Junior Martial Sister Xie? Haha, don't startle her. The little lass is on her final push towards the innate realm. What? Let's move further away and leave her in peace by herself. Wait a minute. Why now? Why here? Why is she leveling up all of a sudden? What stupid words you're saying, Branch Master Xie? Is there a time or place to advance to the innate realm? I'm just frickin' afraid that she'll beat me up after she finishes her advancement. Is this the energy force of an innate realm expert? It's truly impressive. I'm an innate realm expert too. Why don't you praise my awesomeness? How unbearable. I can't breathe. I feel like I've been thrown deep underwater. I can't move. The innate energy and its force that dissipates when an acquired realm practitioner makes his final push to the innate realm is beneficial for those who haven't yet reached it, so relax everyone. This oppressive force is enormous. How the hell is someone supposed to relax? And what the heck is up with this Xie Dao Yun? They say people go into seed mode when they're in the heat of battle, but this is the first time I've seen someone do so when they're only spectating. Innate realm layer. Her innate energy has subsided. She has reached the innate realm. Dao Yun is really a cultivation genius with penetrating insight. Congratulations to Junior Martial Sister Xie on her advancement to the innate realm. You overpraise me, Senior. I would like to express my gratitude to Elder Martial Brother Ji for accompanying me on my journey through the world of mortals and allowing me a chance to attain enlightenment. Out of the 5 beauties and 4 princes, Lady Xie must be the first one to have advanced to the innate realm. Congratulations. Compared to Lady Xie, we feel ashamed of our own inferiority indeed. I'm really impressed that Lady Xie has ascended to the innate realm at such a young age. You're all too kind. Bah, I only regret that I'm not a man, otherwise I'd definitely snatch you and take you back as my wife, you naughty wench. Thank you very much, Head Boss Jin, for your appreciation. Congratulations, Elder Martial Sister Xie. At the otherworldly innate realm, Elder Martial Sister Xie is now able to roam through the skies above, while those of us at the acquired realm have to continue rolling about in this mire. It's truly enviable. The difference between the innate and acquired realms is like the difference between immortal and mortal. When Elder Martial Sister Xie returns to the Buddhist Xianzhai, you should be able to become an elder, isn't that so? Although Ji Yun Tao has already withdrawn from the competition for the mines on behalf of Xie Dao Yun, heaven knows if this girl's ambition won't be rekindled after her level up, so it's best to dissuade her with words. You bestow me with undue praise, Branch Master Xie. I'm only a newcomer to the innate realm. Please rest assured, Branch Master Xie. Elder Martial Brother Ji has already fulfilled his promise, and I won't go back on his word. After all, no matter how precious gold or iron is, it is merely a worldly possession, so I don't care about it at all. Since Branch Master Xie wants it and Elder Martial Brother Ji has already renounced, then I'll just withdraw as well. My humble self admires Elder Martial Sister Xie for her magnanimity. If Xie Dao Yun is not profoundly devious and deliberately choking me with words, she's a damned stubborn, straightforward woman. It's really annoying that I'm no match for her. However, I didn't receive any origin points related to negative emotions from her, so I guess she's really just a stubborn one. Senior Chow, Elder Martial Brother Ji, and I were originally outsiders, and since the fight for the mining share is over, we'll take our leave now. There are still a few loose ends in the Jiangnan meeting, so I won't keep you. What's the hurry? Isn't it a bit too disrespectful to me that you're leaving when I've just arrived? Isn't that the magical dignified beauty, Qin Xinzi? Soaring through the skies. Another innate realm expert? This entrance feels awfully familiar. Its vibe is similar to Branch Master Xie's. As expected of a married couple. Fiends. They're both fiends. This one's really hot. I like her too. Treading on the sky as on plain ground. The magical dignified beauty must have ascended to the innate realm for at least a month now. I don't like what Junior Sister Dao Yun said to my husband just now. Those mines were obviously earned by my husband through arduous combat, so why does it sound like Junior Sister Dao Yun gave it to the Mo Qing sect as charity? Ji Yun Tao from Taishan sect greets Elder Martial Sister Qing. Elder Martial Sister Qing seems to have misunderstood. Junior Martial Sister Xie didn't mean it in that sense. Ji Yun Tao? I'm talking to Junior Sister Dao Yun. Junior Sister Dao Yun, since we're both innate realm practitioners, why don't we play according to the rules of the Jiangnan meeting and have a little match? Elder Martial Sister Qing has really misunderstood. As Elder Martial Brother Ji said, I didn't mean it in such a way. It's useless to say any more. Are you going to do it or not? Give me a clear answer. Fight. Fight. Unlike Elder Martial Sister Qing, who has ascended to the innate realm for many days now and has had time to stabilize her spirit, I'm just a newcomer. If it were just an ordinary battle, there would be nothing much to it, but if I engage in a hand-to-hand combat with Elder Martial Sister Qing, I'm afraid that my realm may be in danger of dropping. Therefore, I choose not to fight. You're being so noble and benevolent, and even dare to say whatever you like. Let's leave it at that. Just leave. Thank you for being so sensible, Elder Martial Sister. Gentlemen, we'll take our leave. Ji Yun Tao and Xia Dao Yun, except for a tiny bit of astonishment, I didn't receive any origin points from negative emotions from those two throughout the whole process, so I guess I should say as expected from people who come from a prestigious and righteous sect. What are you still staring at? Are you that reluctant to part with them? In my eyes, expect for you, my lady, there's no room to accommodate anyone else. Flick, I thought I was on an equal footing with her when I ascended to the 9th layer, but I never expected that this bitch would reach the innate realm in the blink of an eye. Does she enjoy riding on top that much? Since there are other people here, I'll give you some respect. Just remember to give me an abundant 8 hours when we get back, not even a quarter of an hour less. I'm a lively and vigorous husband, so what's a trifling 8 hours to me? How about a day and night of nonstop, fierce fighting? I can't be a wimp on this aspect, so it seems I'll have to use the finger of Nirvana again. Haha, Branch Master Xie and the magical dignified beauty are an enviable couple, very much in love. The Jiangnan meeting is coming to an end, so we can't delay your little reunion. I'll be sure to send you a hefty gift whenever the wedding banquet is. This Xie Yan is actually able to make the magical dignified beauty docile and obedient. He must have outstanding skill. I'm really envious. Cut your whining and finish the Jiangnan meeting. I want to go back to 11 Shan to play mahjong. Don't be hasty. Chu Feng's quota has been set, but the ones for the rest of the mining sites in the Jiangnan administrative region haven't. What's there to decide? They should be jumping for joy that I don't rob theirs. Could it be that they dare to steal mine? Don't forget, head boss Jin. The magical dignified beauty of the Mo Qing sect is here today. Don't forget, head boss Jin. The magical dignified beauty of the Mo Qing sect is here today, and she's also an innate realm practitioner, so she may not necessarily have no interest in the mines other than those in Chu Feng. Oh? The Mo Qing sect prizes harmony, so if other people don't drop in to provoke us of their own accord, we'll very rarely take the initiative to cause trouble. Besides, this matter hinges on what my husband desires. My husband has the final say on anything related to Chu Feng. I was only sent here by the matriarch to assist him. That's what you say. Why don't you just say you're not interested? Do you have to put on such a melodramatic show? We're satisfied with the slice of Chu Feng we've received. As for mining sites elsewhere, the Mo Qing sect has no interest in them for the time being. Jin Jenner didn't even try to gobble up the ones from those three, so there's obviously some underlying motive I'm unaware of. There's no need for me to create another incident. As for taking a bite off from Jin Jenner hands, this bitch, Qing Xingxi, must be unable to defeat her, otherwise she wouldn't have hinted at me by saying that peace is precious. Branch Master Xie is wise. Branch Master Xie and his wife have a deep consciousness of righteousness. Branch Master Xie, you'll be my sworn elder brother from now on. For the time being? What nice speechcraft. Cough, cough, since the Mo Qing sect has no intention of competing for the mines, and the three clan leaders seem to want to maintain the status quo, the agenda regarding the mining site quotas will now come to an end. Next, we need to discuss how to punish the local Chu Feng factions for using fake ore to fool the imperial court. You're really a slowpoke, old man Chow, though I like the imperial court's attitude of agreeing on things without being dictatorial. Those 4 guys from Chu Feng had some friendship with the old boss of the Great River Alliance, so please do me a favor, old man Chow, and spare their lives. It'll be enough to take some of their wealth and possessions as punishment, and I'll pay for their mining tax on their behalf. Oh? Is that the case? It's surprising that it took this long. I didn't expect Lord Chow to talk so much. Judging from what happened today, Ji Yun Tao seems to be quite the gentleman. He doesn't look like someone who would do something like what occurred the other day. Junior Marshal Sister Yenner, Ji Yun Tao is a bully who fears the strong. He couldn't beat the branch master, so naturally he admitted his cowardice. Those 4 old foxes of Chu Feng haven't a damn thing to do with the old boss of the Great River Alliance. Jin Jenner's purely thinking of trying to keep them around to make me feel nauseous. But it's no bother, I've long had a plan in mind on how to deal with them, guaranteed to make Zhen Jenner end up worse off after trying to gain an advantage. By the way, my dear wife, what brings you to Chufeng without any apparent reason? Actually, the matriarch knows about everything that's been happening in Chufeng like the palm of her own hand, including your ascension to the 9th layer of the acquired realm, which awed the riffraff. She had always felt awfully assured with you previously, knowing that you could settle these matters, so she didn't show any concern about it. However, there were too many variables for the last Jiangnan meeting. On top of that, the sex interests were at stake, hence I was ordered to come immediately as support after I had broken through to the innate realm. But now, it seems my arrival was hardly necessary. Nothing of the sort. I think you came at just the right time, my lady. I still haven't congratulated you on your ascension to the innate realm. I'm afraid I deserve half the credit for this achievement, no? Oh, yes, I'll be depending on my dear husband's diligent, hard work to reach the heavenly realm in the future. A few days later, city of Chufeng, my lady, you're back. Did the Jiangnan meeting go smoothly? Have you brought any local souvenirs back? You are you. I'm literally standing right in front of you, and you don't even say hi? Humph, and what exactly is so nice about you? Ah, you, my lady, he's scaring me. My dear, you're considered an expert now. Don't scare you are you, this poor servant girl. Haha, I was just kidding. My lady, I've been toiling back and forth for a long while now, so I'll head to my room and have a good rest. Have Chang Wu and Yenner show you around the branch. I've been having this feeling, my dear, that you're running away from something. I'll take you to tidy up my room, and come back later for a nice little chat with you. Finally, the dust has settled. Though that bitch, Qin Xinxi, is difficult to deal with, she's very handy indeed. Miss Matriarch is really a true friend of mine, for sending me this all-purpose brick in such a timely fashion. Ku, is elder sister Qin your lawfully wedded wife? Why haven't you had me serve her yet? If we are to get along well in the many years to come, we'll have to get to know each other. No matter how much you burn your fingers, you just don't learn your lesson. Even if an innate realm expert in this world can't see ghosts, the discharge of innate energy can still hurt you. If not for the finger of Nirvana, you'd have to spend a lot of time in my head slowly reviving. From now on, when you see an innate realm expert, remember to stay away from them. You've died twice already, once by Xie Dao Yuan and once by Ji Yun Tao. I don't want you to die at the hands of that bitch, Qin Xinxi, too. Hee. Hey, why are you still so cheerful, Cyane? I'm scolding you. Because my lord knows that I'm not going to really die, and yet urges me to be so cautious, which shows that my lord really loves me very much. Yay, I'm so happy. Even though I found out you learned a technique to control ghosts from some unknown source, I still believed it was just some wildly disordered illusory spiritual beings. But judging from your self-talk, my dear, you must have brought up a lovely little female ghost, no? Why else would you be so gentle? No wonder, on the way back to Chufeng you kept using the excuse of having to take care of some official business to have me alone on an empty bed. So it turns out that you were having a good time with that little female ghost. Is there really a ghost in this room? My dear wife, why don't you properly come through the door instead of climbing through the window to eavesdrop? The lawfully wedded missus is here. Should I go hide? An innate realm expert is really something. I didn't even realize she was sneaking beside me. She even managed to conceal Yuru's presence. If I didn't eavesdrop, how would I know that my dear husband got a new ghost and has forgotten about his former woman? Oh, that's right, no need to hide, the lawfully wedded missus can't hear or see me. This place is most abundant with yin energy, and there vaguely appears to be a substance here. Is it the little female ghost? It's a shame that my martial arts aren't perfect yet, as I can't see the appearance of this ghostly damsel my dear husband has been keeping hidden. Wow, she's quite a beauty, charming and seductive. She resembles a bewitching ghost more than myself, and she's so close to me that I can't hold on any longer. You're really good for nothing. What about your dignity as a bewitching ghost, Cyane? From what my dear said before, this little female ghost is called Cyane. Cyane, can you hear me? As long as you're a good girl, I don't mind if you stay by my husband's side. I don't really care how unfaithful he is. The lawfully wedded missus is showing off her full cleavage pose. That pouting, teasing, and provocative expression, wow. Just keep being the way you are. Not in a million years ever follow her example. But she completely fits my ultimate fantasy of a bewitching ghost. My lord, I want to. No, you don't want to. Since I'm so generous, shouldn't you obediently keep me company for practice now, my dear husband? My dear. Coo. My lady, can't you be a little bit more reserved? There are people and ghosts watching. My lady, I'm still here. Don't pretend I don't exist. The lawfully wedded missus is really amazing. Isn't it more exciting this way? It might be time for you to learn some techniques on how to conquer men for when she's grown up. Hey, haven't you ever heard of the saying, Shinsi? This bitch is actually the type that gets more turned on the more people are watching. Men are always on top. I'm afraid your waist won't hold up, and you'll have to lie down in less than a few hours. Men are always on top. I'm afraid your waist won't hold up, and you'll have to lie down in less than a few hours. I wonder how things are going in there. Did the lady and Xiaoyan finish their meal yet? Wah, I wanted to study it properly, but, oh yeah, why is it a little chilly here? Ah, it's not over yet? Incredible. By the sound of their movement, the lawfully wedded missus is on top. The next day, you all roughly know the current state of affairs. The matriarch's direct disciple, Qin Xingxi, has been appointed as the new fourth elder and will be based in Chufeng from now on. I'll be assisting the branch master in managing the branch, so let's get along well, everyone. Elder Martial Sister Qin has the power of an innate realm expert, so your presence here has literally doubled our strength. I'm glad Elder Martial Sister Qin's here, because from now on, if Branch Master Xie can't keep things under control, you'll be able to help us out of a predicament. What do you mean, if I can't keep things under control? Is that how you kiss someone's ass? You really suck at this. Now that the gossip is over, let's start today's business. Right. Let them in. The magical dignified beauty's elegance well deserves its reputation. Even that flatterer Xie Dao Yun is no match for your little toe. Branch Master Xie, we've only been a single day apart, but it seems like 3 years have passed, though Branch Master Xie is as dazzling as ever nonetheless. We've heard that the Kuning Pavilion, which is officially licensed by the Han, has added Branch Master Xie to the 5 beauties and 4 princes. 5 beauties and 5 princes will tread the martial arts world from now on. Ah, it's truly wonderful indeed. Branch Master Xie has achieved so much in such a short period of time. Even Ji Yun Tao has been left so far behind, he has no hope of catching up. Even the title that has been drawn up, Xie Yan, the magical dignified prince, is a match made in heaven with the magical dignified beauty. Exactly. What bloody title? Magical Konjac? Isn't that the same as Qin Xingxi's? Why do you look so unhappy, my dear? Could it be that you're dissatisfied with your title? How could I be? I'm overjoyed to have been able to become a match made in heaven with you, my lady. What's there to be glad about with 2 pieces of konjac? I'm not as soft and bouncy as this bitch, Qin Xingxi. Shiryener, what are you doing? I have something to ask them. You were the ones who told me that Ji Yun Tao wanted me to betray my sect so as to remove Branch Master Xie from his position. Let me ask you again. Is that really what he wanted? Well, you'd better think carefully before you answer. Don't you dare dupe me. I'll talk. It was because we lost all tact that we came up with such a foolish plot to deceive Miss Yenner by using his name. Sure, Yenner was actually involved in such a thing. No wonder her attitude changed so much after going out the other day. It turns out that her image of her idol crumbled. So I really wasn't wrong before. Ji Yun Tao is indeed the cultured and refined gentleman I imagined he was. What's there to like about that hypocrite? Our branch master is so smart and amazingly powerful. Isn't he 100 times better than him? Who said I still like him? I just wanted to prove to myself that I was originally right. That's what's important. Otherwise, wouldn't I have been a complete fool from beginning until end? What's more, the branch master belongs to Elder Marshall's sister Chin. Don't talk drivel right in front of her. Oh, crap. Elder Marshall's sister, it was a slip of the tongue. Just an accidental slip. Yenner is such a good girl, but Chang Wu, on the other hand, shouldn't forget to clean the toilet for a month. I want to apologize to you, branch master. I shouldn't have been prejudiced against you because of past events. The branch master is indeed a hero among men. From now on, I'll be at your disposal no matter what. That's excellent then. Sure, Yenner is following in Wu Lingxian's footsteps. Master and disciples can be traced to the same origin, so they can cheerfully fight and loudly swear at their own, but will never tolerate the notion of others bringing humiliation upon their sect. I'm very relieved by this. We had some misunderstandings with Branch Master Xie because of our relationship with Ji Yun Tao, but we're now deeply aware of our mistakes, so we've specially come here to make amends with Branch Master Xie. Yes, yes, yes. We've given up on almost our entire wealth, and our cargo wagons parked outside the branch are nearly blocking the road. Branch Master Xie, this money and goods will definitely offset the losses we've caused to the Mo Ching sect, and we've even added far more than 10 times that amount, such is our sincerity. Only this? Branch Master Xie, please don't make things difficult for us. What we're giving this time is even more than what we paid to the Imperial Court as punishment. If we give any more, we really won't have anything left. Besides, we're not the masterminds behind this. Ji Yun Tao is the one who's the Mo Ching sect's foe. It would be rather ungracious for a grand sect like the Mo Ching sect to make life difficult for a minor power like us. Yun Tao is a forthright and candid man. Since when does he have animosity against my sect? I don't want whatever money or goods you have. What I do want is for you to join my sect voluntarily. Will you consider it? Branch Master Xie, for what it's worth, we're still a local power. You want us to join your sect voluntarily? How could that be allowed? Your proposal is totally unacceptable. Not to mention us, even the Imperial Court won't allow you to do such a thing. That's right, that's right. The Imperial Court won't sit back and watch any one party dominant. We've already been subdued by Branch Master Xie, so there's basically no difference whether we join or not, and we can serve as a safeguard for the Mo Ching sect, so as to save it from any trouble with the Imperial Court. That sounds somewhat reasonable. Indeed, indeed. It's good that you understand, Branch Master Xie. However, I don't need to reason with the likes of you. Do you really think you're worthy of haggling with the Mo Ching sect without any thought for what you are? I'm not some demon though, so if you hand over all of your territory and contacts in Chufeng, I won't look any further into your backstabbing, little plots, and even allow you some unimportant official posts. If you continue to be stubborn, I'll kill you, and pick a few of your subordinates who'll do as they're told. In any case, as far as I'm concerned, who I'll be using is just a matter of who's more handy. Branch Master Xie, you're so imperious that you aren't afraid that the Imperial Court will investigate this afterwards? We've exhausted our savings, and the compensation we've offered is more than enough to buy half of Chufeng. Don't be so overbearing. Oh? So what if I am? Whoa! Don't threaten me with the Imperial Court. So what if they have a problem with it? Will they dispatch their men to encircle and annihilate the Mo Ching sect because of you? Or will they ruthlessly punish us? Stop dreaming in broad daylight. Even if the Imperial Court does come, you won't get to see it because you'll already be dead. My patience runs thin. It has already been extrajudicial of me to have granted you the mercy of giving you this long. If you really annoy me, the MANHWARECAP has its ways of making your lives worse than death. Think very carefully before you speak. We are willing to join the MANHWARECAP. That's smart. On your feet. You've pushed us too far. I'll let you be pleased with yourself for the time being. We'll contact the Great River Alliance after we leave. Jenner doesn't want to see Chu Feng unified in the slightest, so she'll help us rival the MANHWARECAP. This punk surnamed Xie is still too young. You think we won't turncoat with a mere verbal promise? Naive. Life has its ups and downs. Just you wait and see. Branch Master Xie, now that the matter is settled, we'll go back and make preparations. After all, joining the MANHWARECAP is a major event. We need to inform our men and get our assets in order. If there are no other arrangements, we'll excuse ourselves. We bid you farewell. Don't be in such a hurry. When I left to take over the branch, I brought along some of the MANHWARECAP's special ties. I didn't think I'd have a chance to give them away, but you guys are just in luck. It just so happens there's one for each of you. Help yourselves. Branch Master Xie, what is this? It's a specialty of the MANHWARECAP, thrice-eaten nether cold pill. It's specially used to control people like you who harbor evil intentions. After taking it, you must take the antidote once a year, otherwise the poison will gradually freeze your body and eventually thoroughly turn it into an ice sculpture that will shatter upon touch, leaving you dead without an intact corpse. That's not necessary. Branch Master Xie, we're just nobodies. You can easily crush us even if we have a change of heart, so why waste precious pills? Glup. Since we've made a promise to you, Branch Master Xie, how can we go back on it? So reluctant to swallow them? You're still thinking thoughts you shouldn't be thinking. Let me guess, currently, only the Great River Alliance can rival the MANHWARECAP. Were you going to pay them a visit to seek support in avenging you after you'd left? After all, apart from the Imperial Court, Jenner is the only one who doesn't want the MANHWARECAP to take over Chu Feng as a whole. Branch Master Xie, you really know how to joke. How could we dare? Then swallow them. The origin points stemming from these guys' negative emotions haven't ceased since the very beginning. How pitiful indeed. Even their hatred can become an aid for me. I wonder if they'd snap if they found out the truth? Or do you choose death now? Hum. I'll take it right now. I'll swallow it. I'll swallow it. Damn it. I can't even use my strength. Could it be that my martial arts have been affected too? Cold. The top of my skull is frozen stiff. My whole body is cold, my energy and blood is freezing. It's really deadly poison. Damn it. It would have been nice if you had been a little more sensible earlier. I even had to waste my poison pills. Chang Wu, you have full authority on how to handle the rest. Don't let them play any tricks. Yes. I'd expect nothing less from the branch master. He's so ruthless and devious. I really idolize him to the core. If I were a woman, I'd have probably been so swept off my feet that I'd have thrown myself into his arms of my own volition. Yenner, take them back to prepare for the merger, and keep a close eye on them. Let's go. We're one big family from now on, and according to order of entry, I should call you Junior Marshal Sister Hao and Junior Marshal Brother Fong. Now that we've taken care of those guys, Chu Feng will fall completely under the control of our sect. My dear, how come I didn't know we had this kind of poison pill in the MANHWARECAP? Tell me the truth, you mustn't lie to me. Haha, what poison pill? I was just bluffing. It's just an ordinary clay pellet. I had Cyanide inject them with an abundant amount of energy, so people will feel unwell in every way possible after taking them. Even the healthiest of individuals would have had to suspect that they were seriously ill, to say nothing of those guys who firmly believed that these pills were poisonous. It does indeed feel like the little female ghost. You're really a crafty one, as you managed to subdue those slippery old fellows without using a single soldier. It's all thanks to Cyane, otherwise those guys would have repeatedly tormented us. Although it wouldn't affect the branch, buzzing flies are always annoying. I'm so happy I was able to help, Ku. Hee. After a year or so, we'll have all their territory and connections, and they'll be useless. You're so thorough, my dear. I'm extremely impressed. It seems like the little female ghost is here. She grabbed me? It was just a small trick. Don't tease me, my lady. To take her as a hostage. If you run away, my dear, I'll vent my anger out on this little female ghost. My lady, hasn't it only been 4 hours since we got up? If we keep this up, we're going to pile a mountain of business at the branch. Fortunately, I'm a vigorous and lively man, otherwise who would be able to bear this vixen's insatiable demands day and night? Clearly, you're the one who said you were going to have a major, non-stop battle with me first, my dear. Where did all that bravado go? Are you going to raise the white flag now? Wow. Or are you saying you can't do it, my dear? It doesn't matter though. I can just do it myself. My lady, right here in the council chamber? In broad daylight? That's a little bit too daring, no? The lawfully wedded missus is awesome. I want to learn, Ku. Go on, Ku. That lump of energy is in turmoil. The little female ghost seems quite excited. Want to come along? I actually don't mind it. Don't teach bad things to children. Cyane, come back. Ku. But I want to continue watching. This damned girl really wants to plunge the whole world into chaos. And she's not even afraid of paying dearly for offending this bitch. You really do love her dearly, my dear husband. All right, it's time to practice. Maybe in a year or two, I'll have ascended to the second layer of the innate realm. My dear wife, I keep thinking you're treating me as some kind of elixir. You're so magnificent and mighty that you can't be worthless, my dear. My lady, shouldn't you dedicate a little more to help me advance to the innate realm? The next day. Is it almost noon? I practiced so hard yesterday. After fighting vigorously for no less than 38 battles, each in a different battlefield, even an innate realm expert's body will grow somewhat weary. What is this thing? It's a big world out there, and I want to go see it. Xian? He ran away? No way, I'm going to catch him, bring him back and give him a good beating. I might just as well handcuff him to the bed to save me all the trouble. Elder Martial Sister Xingxi. Chang Wu, keep an eye on the branch. I'm going out on a trip. Elder Martial Sister Xingxi, you can't. The backlog of work has been piling up at the branch for days. The rebuilding of the mines and the handover of the surrounding powers are all under the personal control of the branch master, but I can't find him anywhere, so I came looking for you. That punk, Xian, deliberately had something in store for me here. Damn it. Elder Martial Sister Xingxi, there are several urgent matters that need to be dealt with as soon as possible. All right. Take me to the study. Elder Martial Sister, you've already walked past it. The study is this way. What nice sights and sounds of spring, it's better than a dream, my lord, you just left. Don't you have to say a word to the lawfully wedded missus? Didn't I leave a note? What else was there to say? Besides, what I wrote wasn't wrong. It's a huge world out there, and I've been in all kinds of disputes ever since I came to this world, so I basically didn't have time to have a look around. Now it just so happens that I've got some, and it's always beneficial to roam around a bit to build up one's personal experience. If I had stayed in Chu Feng sooner or later, that bitch, Qin Xingxi, would have squeezed me dry. The finger of Nirvana isn't to be used in such a way. I didn't really run away though. I'm going back to the sect to ask Miss Matriarch for a reward. Miss Matriarch promised to give me a new martial art when I reached the 9th layer of the acquired realm. I'm still somewhat looking forward to it, even after thinking about it so much. Magic Love Sect. Shinzi sent me a letter saying that you had run away from Chufeng. I didn't expect you were back. Magic Love Sect is my family. And you elder sister is there. How can I turn away? I miss Sister You. I haven't seen you for many days. Does Sister You miss me? I don't miss you very much, it's just that there have been no new book to read for a while. It's really boring, Sister You. I urge the author to continue writing new works. Tell him not to write too erotic, make sure it's gorgeous and not vulgar, very simple. You have done a good job in Chufeng this time. If it changes to Wei Ru Dao, she may not be able to handle it better than you. I'm very pleased. By the way, Shinzi says you have a little female ghost. Where is it? Let it out for me. What's more, I don't remember teaching you how to control ghosts. Shinzi didn't believe you. Guy sent me a letter to complain. My grandmother-in-law gave me a dream. I want to say that. Shinzi will not believe it. I still say it was Sister You who taught me, and she will not continue to entangle me. My grandparents' dream? Only I believe you. Stop nagging and let the little ghost out. Chinger, come out. My lord, I am sleeping soundly. Cough, eh? What a lovely little ghost. Ah. General Congenital can only sense the outline of Yin Chi. Can you elder sister see Chinger with naked eyes? I can sense I'm the leader of the Magic Love Sect. It's not a common and born thing. Although I can't exorcise ghosts like you, it's okay to have a look at the spirit body. She can see me, miss. Sister You, Chinger, you have seen and touched her. This time I want honor for the sect in Chufeng, you see. Pooh. Come on. I did say that I will give you new skills the day after you are promoted to 9. Don't worry, I won't break my promise. Of course, I know that you elder sister won't eat your words. You sister is the best. If you can win or lose with Ji Yun Tao, no one would be able to threaten you. Hua Jin Swordfinger can be ranked in the top 10 of many innate skills for its pure destructive power. Although Tian Guan Guard is only a skill acquired after the day, it is strange to be practiced by you, and its defense ability is not inferior to the top congenital defense secret method. You are not lacking in attack and defense. What you lack it is the means to escape. When you encounter an opponent who will be completely suppressed, such as a congenital master, you will fall into the situation where you can't beat nor can you run away. This Jiang Hong Dun is my special success after running. Wearing 7 Rainbow De Chang, the instant burst speed is faster than ordinary inborn master flying in the sky. So powerful. It's very powerful. However, this skill is too extreme. If it breaks out once, it will consume 90% of the true chi and damage the body. Normal martial arts are not practiced like this, so I didn't put it in the type 10 scripture building. I was afraid it would hurt everyone. You have nirvana, and you are not afraid of loss. You can break out repeatedly in crisis. Any congenital master with a slight weakness is lightness skill can catch up with you. Run if I can't win, I like it. Wow. Sister You, I will practice well next. Is there any other skill? Do you have any more, Sister You? Why are you like a squirrel that stores food? You can't chew it, don't you know? I know you are conceited, gifted, and fearless. But it's not good to practice as much as possible. Many martial arts will conflict with each other when they are practiced. If you are possessed by demons in your body's meridians, you can rely on nirvana to save yourself. However, if the realm is reversed due to the conflict of skill concepts, are you willing to stay in this world after tomorrow? Chinger doesn't understand, not reconciled to. Since you have chosen Hua Jian Sword Finger as the basic mental method, you should practice it well and not be distracted. When you are promoted to the highest level, you should consider other martial arts and mental skills. I'll listen to Sister You. I have a system that helps me practice and integrate skills. It should not happen, unfortunately, the secret if the system cannot be disclosed. I seem to have been cheated of the patriarch. When did I say that we need the basic mental method? I can also do ordinary external martial arts, boxing and foot kung fu. A. Hey, my lord, let's go back to the patriarch and ask for it. Forget it, I'll practice Jing Hong Dun first. Why do you want so many skills? You are already very strong, because I'm gifted and proficient in the art of cultivation. 10,000 classics by Furnace. The more martial arts I master, the more powerful I will be. I can integrate all the martial arts into one, so the more the better. In the daytime, when my lord showed me around, he said that all the martial arts secret of the magic love sect were in this house. I want to help the lord share their worries and difficulties. Eh? How does it feel, stranger? There seems to be resistance. It's really hard. Oh, dear. Too much force. Prepare to work. Don't waste time. I come with a mission. I must help the Lord. Wow, there are so many secret scripts that I can't work out. Then find reinforcements. Night trip of ghosts. Let's copy together. Crack. Eh? Crack. Ah, yeah. You little girl, you dare to run and steal thing here. You are the ghost girl raised by Xia. Tut, it's really beautiful. Goo, goo, goo. Little girl, you have to remember that there will be array protection in the key places of such a large number of doors as the magic love sect. If I didn't turn off the array in time, you would have been destroyed by the array if you had not bumped into it, eh? No, I have to ask Xia to say that it's rare for a ghost to open his mind. As a result, he raised such a dish. Don't speak ill of Lord. Goo. Mandarin ducks in the quilt turn red waves, a pear tree pressure begonia. It's too bad. You are bad and a strange old man. I am so angry. Who? Where the devil, eat my sword. Xia, how dare you hit people? Ed, master of meritorious service? Instinctive reaction, instinctive reaction. Suddenly I opened my eyes and saw an old face staring at you at the beside. Who knows if you want to sneak attack or night attack? Who will subconsciously attack? Oh, you'd be dead if you want to attack. But Xia, your flower between the sword finger progress is very big. Did not take long to step into the realm of withering flowers. As you can see from my face, I was born to be a good child to practice Hua Jin sword fingers. Boo-hoo, help me. Chinger? The little girl sneaked into G-type Tan scripture building and did evil thing steal. Did you know? Xia? How could it be? Chinger is really ignorant. I didn't teach her a good prescription. Fortunately, there is an elder looking at it, so I didn't make a big mistake. Chinger is such a nice girl. Do you move me or blame me? The little girl ghost's mind is good, but she can't make taboos. Sect martial arts is the foundation of a sect. Even patriarch can't pass on the martial arts of the sect at will without proper reasons. If the sect gave it to you, it is yours. If the sect doesn't give it to you, you can rob it. The rules should not be disordered in a round place. Otherwise, the Order of the Clan's awards will be destroyed. If you can use them casually, the sect will not be maintained and will only cause chaos. After Xia is taught, I will keep the rules. That's it, Xia. You're smart. Just a little bit is enough. I'm here on purpose, mainly for your little girl. Dig out. When I was young, I traveled all over the world and got this book of no words by chance in an ancient tomb. I can't understand it. However, according to the records in the tomb at that time, only the people of the underworld were able to understand the skills practiced by ghost cultivation, but ghost Xiao Yun but only exists in legends, so I have been leaving it alone. Now I see your little girl ghost, I can't help but want her to try. No word sutra for ghost cultivation? There are many spirits in the world, but there are few spirits who can communicate with others. I am also curious about the growth of this little girl. It's my personal gain. It's not a bad rule to give her. Okay, I'm old and sleepy. I'm going first. Remember to take care of your little girl, or she will punish you as the master if she makes mistakes again. Oh, Chinger implicates Cian, bang. Well, I don't blame you. It's all because I didn't remind you of the rules of the clam. Tut, I didn't expect that besides Sister Yu, the elder martial arts master could also see ghosts. It's really a hidden dragon and a crouching tiger. But what kind of ghost cultivation skill? It's really a wordless sutra, not a word. Chinger can't see any words on it. In short, you take it first, you can't say what chance you need. Don't worry, the system doesn't respond. It can't record the skills that can't be understood, while I don't understand a word. I'll try to help Chinger understand it in the future. This Jing Hong shield technique is a top-level escape skill. Its explosion and consumption are comparable to that of flowers withering. I have a vague feeling that the entry point is just a few days ago, and then I will use the source point to upgrade to full level. Well, at the Jiangnan meeting, I mentioned the name of Master Moyu. Although I don't like it, the source point harvest is not poor, which can be used for sideline business. Adults progress rapidly, but Chinger cannot even see a word. Chinger is too useless. If you can understand this skill in such a simple way, then ghost cultivation will not only appear in the legend. Take your time, don't worry, Chinger knows. Let's find the patriarch, maybe she can help you. Good, good. The elder sister Shun Mao is comfortable. Yeah. It's really wordless, and I can't see the mystery. You elder sister unexpectedly also can't see through. That green sun really can't learn. Woo. There are few records of ghost cultivation. It's a great chance for Chinger to get the skills. Just let it be and don't be impatient. It's so comfortable. Feel here, here. It's also true, with a bit of luck, the inheritance that Chinger brought back from the psychic world hasn't been figured out yet. Where did you learn this set of foot massage? It's really comfortable. It's made me feel tired these days. Learn from Chinger, haha. Learn how to apply filial piety, you sister. Well, is this coming? No gossiping, there are still visitors today. What guests? Cian, you hide your little ghost. Although you don't know if the other party can see Chinger, you can hide one hind or you have to hide one. Oh. Okay. Yu Hong Yin, why are you still fooling around with this smelly boy? Yu Xian Ji is about to bring people here. Elder, long time no see. Do you miss me? Tut. Yinner told me what you did in Chufeng. It's almost like that. It's not humiliating, Cian. My family's Chang Wu now only has you in mind. Oh, good means, no matter male or female, you can capture it. Ah. Haha, I also want to thank Chang Wu and Yinner for supporting me all the time. Chu Feng branch has their credit today. It's really rare that you can hear praise from the elder in your lifetime. Let's call it praise. What's wrong with Ji Chang Wu? Is he really an old guy? Don't talk about it. Yu Hong Yin, you should send this boy away quickly. The lesser the people knowing about it, the better. I'm not going to let him go. Cian's head is flexible and has many ghost ideas. Leaving him to sit in can help him out. Yes, that's right, there seems to be some big gossip. No, he stayed here like what words, when my magic love zones turns to a small generation of ideas. Then, you are the master, you have the final say. Don't be angry, elder brother. It's easy to wrinkle if you are angry. Don't be angry, elder brother. It's easy to wrinkle if you are angry. What's the matter? You'll know when she comes. Who is the mystery? Wow, it's like being a thief in my own school. It's really, thank you for your hard work. Surname's Bai, how can I listen to you? Are you accusing mulberry trees? After all, I asked for help from others. I'm sorry to what the fish elder wants to say and do. Yu Xian Ji and Bai Su Yuan? How did they get together? No. How did Bai Su Yuan run away from the demon love sect? Bai Su Yuan of the Blissful Temple, according to the agreement, went to the door to talk about it. This is Xie Yan, the magic jade child of the new 5 beauties? He is also in. The patriarch let Xie Yan stay here. Naturally, he has the master's plan. By Su Yuan, you should treat him as non-existent, and he will not reveal your secret. I was rude. I have been writing with you for many days. Today, I venture to come here in person to seek a definite answer. Master Yu, do you have a good idea? Xie Yin doesn't know the cause and effect. You can talk about it from the beginning. It seems that the rumor is true. Yu Hongyin relies most on Xie Yin. I'll start from the beginning. I want to start with Lu Qingmei, the formed great elder of the Blissful Temple. Many years ago, Lu Qingmei failed to compete for the position of the master of the temple with her former of mortals. Then she left the mountain gate and disappeared. Dang Hongchen thinks highly of himself and attacks the magic love sect, but he suffers heavy losses. Several elders of the clan all die. I managed to stabilize the situation and was ready to close the mountain gate and order my disciples to practice and recuperate. Lu Qingmei came back at this time. She claimed to have received help from Zhong Min and came back specially to preside over the overall situation and showed a strong desire to be superior. In terms of seniority, she is an elder martial sister who plays a role in the world of mortals. I'm not her opponent either. If she wants to be a spectator, I have no reason to object. However, I led the Blissful Temple through the most difficult situation, and all the disciples believed me. In contrast, Lu Qingmei has been away for many years. Now, except for the older generation, few people know her. Because of this, Lu Qingmei is very afraid of me. Even if I take the initiative to surrender, she just uses me to stabilize the army's morale. I am the stumbling block of her prestige, and she will surely kill me. I have come here to protect myself and to prevent extreme optimism from being astray. Please help me. Kill Lu Qingmei. I didn't want to mention your face. Since the time when the Blissful Temple attacked the Mo Qing Zone, our two families have already formed a feud. Is there any truth in the world to help the enemy family? You mentioned in your letter that behind Lu Qingmei stands the Heart Demon Sect, which is the big devil gate in front of him. You're not afraid to touch you head and blood. I'm also afraid to make a coquette. It's true that Lu Qingmei left Zhong Min these years and got in touch with Gee, the vice patriarch of the Heart Demon Sect. This time he came back with the thousand-face master of the Heart Demon Sect, and he always said nothing about her and Gee's affairs in front of his disciples. As for why I went to the Mo Qing Zone, Lu Qingmei had a deep malice towards the Mo Qing Zone. In order to win the hearts of the people, she had been preaching that she would continue to target the evil sentiment sect and prepare to revenge. I didn't agree with Dang Hongchen when she proposed to attack Mo Qing Zone at the beginning. She still made a mistake without telling me. If there was another Lu Qingmei with the same virtue as Dang Hongchen, I would be happy to see if I could do it again. To put aside the hatred between the Blissful Temple and the Demon Love Sect, Xian Ji and I had a deep friendship in Jiangling City in the past. Xian Ji is here. I am still very relieved about the Magic Feeling Sect. Fart. I and you only pull hair to scratch the face of the friendship. Let's take me to get close to. To return to the truth, Lu Qingmei will definitely unite with Gee to attack the Demon Love Sect. As long as you protect me and kill her, you can eliminate a war, and I will try my best to resolve the enmity between the two factions and make an alliance with the Magic Feeling Sect to help each other. Why not do this kind of win-win business? Don't worry about the Magic Feeling Sect. We can't let you go. The relationship between Blissful View and Mo Qing Zone is the enemy relationship, and we have no basic of trust at all. You are a partnership with Lu Qingmei to engage in a bitter meat scheme, and you want to attack the Demon Love Sect? Even if what you say is true, how can we make sure that you will not go back on your promise when you become a temple master? Master Bai, everyone knows how to use his mouth. He can't do without sincerity. Xie Yin said it well. Even if the Magic Feeling Zone helps you, in addition to your oral commitment, the Magic Love Sect has no protection, which is not a good situation. I'd like to promise thousands of gold and silver, but I can't protect myself from this situation. It's no use making a blind promise, except that it's disgusting to punch a fat man. It's better to be frank and sincere. If the Devil Sentiment Sect finally refuses to help, I will try my best to leave everything behind and escape from the Blissful Temple and become a rootless person in the world. This is not a good point for the Extreme Happiness Temple. They are all angry and still have no source to judge whether they are good or evil. By Pavilion King. In fact, we believe you. But as you know, the relationship between the two parties is like this, and this trust is too fragile. Xian, you son of bitch, when did I say believed her? By Su Yuan, it doesn't matter how nice it is. I have a Xianyin bone-corroding pill here. After taking it every 7 days, you must take an antidote, and Pai will die of intestinal puncture and stomach rot. This antidote only I can make. As long as you are willing to take this poison pill, I will believe what you say. Lord Yu, is that what you mean? Nod head. I eat. Wait, stop. I don't think it's appropriate. Elder sister, are you stupid? If Bai Su Yuan is sincere, Wu Lingxian's operation will completely control her. At that time, she will listen to Wu Lingxian, but not you. The poison of the elder is too fierce. He will take the antidote once every 7 days. If something happens in the middle, as a result, Bai, the owner of the museum, can't meet with the elder in time and can't get the antidote. Isn't it miserable? Too toxic. Even if many antidotes have been prepared in advance, but if Bai is locked up or trapped in a place for 1.5 years, even if there is an antidote, it can't be saved. What should I do? Elder, you can't prepare the antidote for Bai for 1 or 2 years in advance, can you? I use the heart of a villain to deal with a gentleman's stomach. With such abundant time, Bai may be able to find someone to crack your antidote. Bai might as well listen to me. You can say, as long as I can, I will. Once upon a time, our patriarch got a side skill called Blissful Death. Once this martial arts is practiced, the lower level people will be completely subject to the higher level people. Once they have the heart of rebellion, the higher level skills can let the lower level skills explode themselves, and their power can even kill the experts who are 3 small levels higher than themselves. Since Bai believes in Magic Love Sect, then Magic Love Sect will also have the same trust. As long as Bai's life is on the hands of Magic Love Sect. In the worst case, Bai and Lu Qingmei can die together. After this experience, the Magic Love Sect can also put down the hatred between the two schools, so the blissful view is really safe. What do you think of it? I can agree. In this way, you can all agree, but I can't pass on the Heaven Devil blissful skill. Isn't it just sending food to the bloody clothes house? Elder sister of the patriarch, don't you understand what I mean? I can't make it up anymore. Bai Su Yuan, but let me arrange the successor. If I will die with Lu Qingmei, then the blissful temple needs a qualified leader. Okay, Xian, don't scare Bai. What he said just now is merely a test for you. What? Bai is so selfless, I think we should all agree with you. Although the test has passed, there should be some coercion. Who? The patriarch's elder sister finally responded. In this box, there are 2 female and male insects in the secret legend of the Magic Feeling Sect. After taking the male, they will be subject to the female insect holder. It won't take your life, but if you have a rebellious heart, it will give you a fate worse than death. You don't even fear to blow yourself up, so you won't resist this insect. Of course, if we don't have to die together. You took the wrong one. The small one is the female and the big one is the male. Ha, Bai Su Yuan, you have today. Pia. Ha, you people of Blissful Temple can really swallow this thing without expression. Cough, gudong, swallow. In this way, can you rest assured? I don't worry, Bai Su Yuan. You are really resolute. Nod your head. Bai, I have another question to ask. You are the acting master of the Blissful Temple. If you have a strong natural environment, you can choose to fly far away. Why are you willing to be controlled by others? What's more, how can you be sure that Lu Qingmei will kill you? What if she doesn't kill you? You didn't argue with her for a seat at the beginning. When she sits in the position of the temple master, why does she have to kill you? Isn't that self-defeating? Mr. Xie, you don't know Lu Qingmei. Lu Qingmei was narrow-minded and always had to report his revenge. In those years, I played an important role in the society. I had a long-standing flight with her. Several elders and patriarchs should have heard of it. Although came back this time, she hid her emotions deeply, but I could feel her killing intention on me. Working with you will eventually make Blissful Temple a vassal of Magic Love Sect. I can trust Master Yu. She will never tear down bridges and rivers. Naturally. I will be the master of Blissful View, but if I don't do anything, I'll die. Even if I go far away, I may not be able to escape Lu Qingmei's pursuit, not to mention that the life of a fugitive can be compared with the concept of absolute happiness. I am more willing to be a vassal than to lose my power and life. Well, it makes sense to me. Well, Xie Yan, don't chase her all the time. Su Yuan is also a member of her family now. Talk about business, Su Yuan. How do you want us to help you kill Lu Qingmei? Don't you dare say that it's to let us go out to the Blissful Temple to kill Lu Qingmei. There is a big battle at the gate of the mountain. If I don't go, I'm afraid of repeating the mistake of Deng Hongchen. If it's not a special case, even if all of us join hands to attack, she will have a certain chance to escape from the world. By Su Yuan, have you ever thought about the consequences of the failure of encircling and killing Lu Qingmei? We don't care. I'm afraid it's not beneficial for you. Don't worry, Lu Qingmei is doomed to die. I have chosen a cemetery for Lu Qingmei. It's not Blissful Temple, but Detong Auction House, a branch of Detong City. Fei, you should have all been there. The auction house of Detong Auction House is made of high-quality cold iron ore. After the only entrance and exit are closed, it takes at least half a stick of incense to break it. This gap is enough for us to rush in and kill Lu Qingmei. What kind of martial arts is this? By Su Yuan, it seems that you have made great progress in your heavenly creations. You can easily sketch out such a delicate and vivid genuine model chi, with it's just a local chicken and a broken dog. It's useless in real combat. Elder Wu is right. It's just a little trick I usually use to get rid of boredom. It's not on the table. The commander of the Bloody Clothes building in Detong City is my friend. As long as I can find a chance to lead Lu Qingmei here, he will cooperate to look the only way out. As long as we ambush in advance, that is to catch a turtle in a jar. Yes, Detong Auction House can be used to trap Lu Qingmei. Then we follow your plan. First and second elder, you and Su Yuan will fight against Lu Qingmei. Is that okay? No problem. As long as Lu Qingmei can't run, it's more than enough to kill Lu Qingmei. The fourth elder just served. Shouldn't she do more? I think she should be called in this time. Xinxi is guarding Chu Feng now. Well, I'll have her on the trip. Su Yuan, since Lu Qingmei is afraid of you, it's not so easy for you to lead her into the urn. If you can't do something, just give it up and come to my Magic Love Sect to be one of the 5 elders. Thank you for your concern. I can always think of methods, but I have a thorny problem here. I'm afraid that Lu Qingmei's suspicion has been aroused by me for leaving the Blissful Temple for many days. I would like to contact her later, even if it is to pass a letter with a flying eagle. It is not very safe. So it's better to have a person who is optimistic with me to facilitate the next communication. It's better for him not to have a good reputation, not too strong, being too eye-catching, but to be too weak and unable to bear risks. At the same time, it's better to have a way to get in touch with the Magic Feeling Sect at any time. In terms of communication, it's really a problem. Shit, please don't choose me. There is no source point in the place of Blissful Temple. It's risky. I really don't want to go there. Xie Yan, how about going? I date not disobey orders. Oh, my favorite sister Yu. I ask Xie Yan to go back with you. You should help him hide his identity and avoid exposing it. Don't worry, my lord. Master Moyu is indeed the best candidate. Although his reputation has risen recently, however, he was a newcomer to the world, and most people had never seen him at all. Then this matter comes to an end. Xie Yan will stay alone for a while. The three elders will take Su Yuan to the side hall and wait for a while. The others will be scattered. Sister Yu, actually I don't want to go. Don't groan, I also know that this trip is dangerous, but looking at the whole clan, you are the most suitable person. If you practice Jing Hong Dun, you can't be stopped by even masters. If you feel wrong in the middle of the way, you can also directly give Lip the task to escape, personal safety first. This breath-collecting pendant is worn by you. It was handed down by the previous patriarch and my master. It can restrain breath. As long as it is not face-to-face, ordinary congenital experts will have a hard time finding you. When I was a weak girl, I was able to escape countless disasters because of it. Thank you for your treasure. After saying goodbye to my sister for a while, I followed by Su Yuan to the Temple of Bliss, of course. I am always cautious and brave, and I will not enter the gate of blissful view without any assurance. What's more, a handsome man like me, even if he wears a mask, is also like a lighthouse in the dark. How do I camouflage? I'd better stay outside the temple for foreign aid until the time is right. You just don't believe me. After all, you are one of the 5 beauties in the Han Dynasty. Your signature skill is also a sword finger between flowers. It's better to stay outside and keep in touch. In case I have important information and can't get away from it, I will send my confidant to contact you, but in order to avoid the disguise of 1,000 faces, young master, by the way, Mr. Qian Mian, can anyone disguise? Every time he changes his identity, not only his face, but also his skills. At first, people thought that he was powers gifted with supernatural and really mastered many martial arts. Gradually, it was rumored that he had mastered a very strange skill, Wu Xiang Ju. It is said that this function can copy other people's martial arts in a short time, and its power is not weaker than the original version. It is very strange. Fortunately, Qian Mian is only 9 times the day after tomorrow. It is still difficult to imitate its nature. I must get this skill when I have a chance, so that I can play Matryoshka doll. But if we don't really fight, it's still hard to distinguish. We have to sow code. Well, I have a think. Each time we meet without tongues. 3 up, 4 down. 4 left, 7 right, 8. And we mix them in sequence for 22 times. Please protect yourself. I'll teach you a secret code. When you meet, you'll read Li Nie Nu Namu Ni Lai Nanu, so that you won't be impersonated. It's too tongue-twisty, as expected. By Su Yuan found the magic feeling zone to save the soldiers, and the comer was Xie Yan, the Prince of Magic Jade. Although we don't dare to get close enough to avoid entering the alert range of congenital experts, our blood clothes building has its own secret method. We can see people's spoken language from a distance. I have recorded the secret code. Oh, it's safes. In day of a few western suburb de Tong City. Chase me. If you catch up with me, I'll rub your head for an hour. Lord Xie Yan, you're a liar. You haven't been that fast before. Good. After breaking the rule, Jing Hong Dun was really flexible. I was no longer clumsy and could only run in a straight line. The most important thing is that it only cost me 200 source points, which is really cheap and affordable. Remaining source, 1772 41,059, Master Skills, Sing Hong Dao Current Level, LVS, Break, Preschool Effect in an instant, 90% genuine CH will break out, driving the body to run at a high speed. The explosion can be stopped at any time after breaking the rule, and can be turned to a limited extent in parallel, which 15 no longer limited 10 linear propulsion. With my real chi, the speed of the explosion is almost sonic. I don't know how fast I will be after the promotion. Exhausted. Hello, Mr. Xie Yan. Mr. Xie Yan, are you okay? Phew, the magic door's explosive skills will bite back. When it's up to the breaking point, it will explode. The meridians in the body are slightly damaged, chi and blood are silted up, and many parts of the body are seriously injured. The wound on my body is easy to handle. It can be cured in 1 or 2 days by warming up with genuine chi, nirvana finger. The most troublesome thing is the damage to the meridians. Without special mental training, I'm afraid it can't be recovered in 10 days and half a month. Fortunately, I have nirvana, good. 20 source points at a time, I can afford it. Jing Hong Dun has succeeded. I'm not afraid anymore. Let's go. Go back to Datong City and wait for Bai Su Yuan's news. That, Xia Yan, is it true that Chinger has caught up with you this time? Well, when we get to the inn, we'll rub your head slowly. Northern suburb of Datong City, Guan Yin Mountain, the view of bliss. Lu Qing Mei's residence, Xia Yan, the son of Magic Jade, is graceful and elegant. It is said that he is a beautiful man who can compete with Ji Yun Tao, the son of Wing Yu. I'd like to see if there's such a beauty in the rumor. Aunt just wanted to see it? Lu Qing Mei, Mr. Thousand Faces Get Huayu. Are you jealous, nephew? Don't worry. I love you. Don't worry, Aunt. Let's think about how we are going to deal with Bai Su Yuan. Bai Su Yuan took the initiative to find the door. Lu Elder, Su Yuan has something to discuss. I hope I didn't disturb Elder Lu's mood. Why, Su Yuan, you are a great meritorious official of the Blissful Temple. Even if I am enjoying my bed, I will push that person to see you. I don't have to, and I won't bother you in the middle of the night. Don't worry. Let's go back to business. I know that Elder Lu has always regarded the School of Magic Love sect as a serious problem, but there is a lesson from Dang Hongchen. In that point of view, most of the inborn masters also fell due to playing in the world of mortals. Although the Blissful Temple is aided by the Magic Love sect, it is still not a good stubbornness because of all the innate masters of the Magic Love sect. If we fight again, I am afraid that the Blissful Temple will suffer even worse than before. All in all, do you want to persuade me to avoid fighting? Su Yuan, I've been living in the world for years, why are you a shrinking turtle? As for the Heart Demon sect, Gee, as the vice patriarch of the Heart Demon sect, is willing to borrow my help from his own sons. What are you struggling with? I have no intention to stir up the relationship between the Elder and the Heart Demon sect, but if there is going to be a war, the Blissful Temple has no hands at all and can only rely on the Heart Demon sect. I just don't want to sit back and enjoy myself, so I want to do another preparation. Tian Wu, the leader of the Blood Clothes building branch in Datong City, is an old acquaintance of mine. I want to contact the blissful ancestor of Shui Lu through him. As long as I can ask that person to make a move, there is no doubt that the devil will die if he dares to go out of the mountain gate. It's just too big. The ghost of Tian Wu dare not disturb my ancestors at will. I need Elder Lu, the real leader of the Blissful Temple, to work out the regulations in person before we can achieve it. There's something good in what you say. I'll think about it carefully. Xiao Su Yuan, you go back. Then I'll wait for the news and ask Elder Lu to believe me. Datong City Blood Clothes building branch of the Tianzi No. 5 is Bai Su Yuan's best friend. She is regarded as a helping hand. But Bai Su Yuan didn't know that Tian Wu had told me all of her plans from the very beginning. Dear nephew, what means did you use to make Titan what even sell people by the pillow? Oh, Tian Wu and I have known each other for a long time, and we are close friends and know what he cares about most. It's not women or friendship, but money and goods. What Bai Su Yuan can give, I can add 10 times. I've been worrying about how I should deal with Bai Su Yuan. I didn't expect that this would collude with the Magic Love sect. Now, I'm sorry if I don't make the best use of it. Although Bai Su Yuan is not worried, there is still a tiny amount of people who can be used by you. If your father didn't shut down suddenly, only you could help me, I wouldn't be in such an awkward situation. It's a good thing that fathers can break through the realms, so don't blame him. According to the information provided by Tian Wu, Bai Su Yuan brought back Master Moyu as the contact person with Magic Love sect. Maybe we can start from this aspect. There is a deep blood feud between the two. If Xie Yan can be killed, there will be no trust between Bai Su Yuan and Magic Love Sect. It's up to you to plan. I just want to ask him not to kill him immediately after catching Xie Yan. I also want to see what he looks like, then I'll go there in person, so as not to kill him too hardly. Go, remember to go early and return early. I dare not sleep alone at night. Detong of Detong City. What the hell? How come there are killers of bloody clothes building wandering around me recently? Under the unconventional Heaven Devil blissful skill, as long as I get close to a certain distance, the killers of the bloody clothes building will have no escape methods in front of me. When I first came to the city, I found that there was a killer spying on me. I thought it was normal for the killer organization to monitor the new experts in the city, but now it seems that it is targeting me. Everyone outside the window is making so much noise. What's the use of a late-night visit? Goo. Squake. Master Moyu has a good ear. We are entrusted by Bai Su Yuan, who is extremely optimistic, to take you to discuss important matters. The secret sign of the agreement is Dala Bing Ba, Ban Bi Dibdo Biruan. The code is right. It's urgent. Come with us. Just a moment. I'll put on a dress. Strange, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there is a problem. Anyway, in addition to their ancestors, the Bloody Clothes House is a dish in front of me. Go back to my eyebrows first, Gu Lord Xie Yan. Please call on Chinger at any time. Dating Auction House. Master Moyu is here. Take him down, okay. Please come in, okay. Why is he hiding here? Well, it's more stable. It's almost 3 stories high. Where are you taking me? Don't worry, young master. You'll know when you arrive. To the place. Child, enjoy it slowly. Bai Su Yuan would not really sell me, would she? She was clearly controlled by the patriarch. What is the purpose of this sale? Get source, greedy, 80.0001, GEYU. Get source, greedy, 80.0001, GEYU. Someone has been swiping the screen again. Tut. 0.00001. I don't know which one is abnormal. After the Jiangnan meeting, I became famous in the main world. From time to time, I could get a wave of income from the source. However, it was rare for the same person to swipe the screen. Master Moyu is worthy of his reputation. He is a beautiful man with rich gods and good looks. I have been waiting for a long time. You know me? Who is this guy? He doesn't have any trace of practicing the heavenly devil blissful skill. It seems that he is not the killer of He Bloody Clothes building, I've heard a lot of rumors about Master Moyu. I've been fascinated by it. It's a pity that today we are going to sink sand and fold halberds, which makes people feel the impermanence of fate. Pia Pia. The elites of the Blood Clothes building are all gathered here. The exit is locked and can only be opened from the outside. It's useless for you to have any plan today. Except your life. Can you let me die to understand what's good for Bai Su Yuan when the Bloody Clothes building does this? She really cooperated with Lu Qing Mei at the beginning? Then I'll make you understand. Bai Su Yuan is nothing to my aunt. Tian Wu is not a man who will be carried away by women. If I remind him, he will understand how to do it. You are a thousand-faced child. Sure, Bai Su Yuan, this idiot, has exposed all the cards from the beginning. Smart, but too late to wake up. Take him. Thousand-faced child, you are very arrogant. Heaven demon blissful skill, but you don't seem to know who you're going to mess with. What's going on? Impossible. This momentum, how can he master the heaven devil blissful skill? How can his level be higher than mine? Tian Wu, you also realized the identity of that person. I wanted to tell you when he came in, but I don't want you to experience it in person. I think you won't believe it. Yo, Tianan, you're out? I think you had a good time on it. What are you doing down here? Dizong, you've been hiding in Datong City. When can we meet each other? Tian San's disguise. Please take back the momentum. The killers of Lei Brand are almost crushed by you. Who is he? The Bloodrobe building killer is on the same level as me. Tian 3, you call this Dizong? With his cultivation realm, it is absolutely impossible that he is just a killer of Dizong. You think too simply, Tian 5. Dizong is just a name, a pronoun, and his true identity. What can I say? An intimate relationship with the ancestors, one that we cannot disobey. With our ancestors. It turns out that young Master Demon Jade has a relationship with the ancestor of Bliss in the Bloody Cloth building. It's because I missed a step. Wait, what does he want to do? Why doesn't this kid play cards according to the routine? What is going on with Tian 5? This kid is so fine, he never came. This is the Heart Demon seizing the gods and the 6 desires of the Heart Demon sect. It can seize the mind and make its host a puppet. The controller can observe the situation here through the 5 senses of the puppet. Coupled with the Lenny Ke Bone King art of the Thousand Faces Lord, he is trying to find someone to show high face for the dead ghost, but he doesn't know where he is. Hey, what a troublesome and annoying guy. Even when I was playing together, whenever I turned back I would find this guy for double the hard work. Brother Tian 5, young Master Thousand Faces is your best friend anyway, so you are just squeeze his wool? Brothers have to settle accounts, not to mention the best friend who almost made me fuck in the same room. Of course, as long as the money is in place, I will forgive him. Oh? Then if I offer a higher price than Lord Thousand Faces, will Brother Tian 5 be willing to cut his robe, his righteousness, and help me kill Lord Thousand Faces? Master Demon Jade, Geyu, is one of most beloved family, friends, and brothers. Really, then, Geyu? A familiar name. Oh. It was him who had just swiped the screen at the source point. He saw me through the eyes of a puppet, so he was greedy for my body. Have to add money, oh, give you another chance to organize language. Just kidding, Jizo, I will fully cooperate with your request, and it hurts your feelings to raise money. I almost forgot, this guy can blow me up anytime. Since he is so cautious, there is no way. But he dares to make a move on Tai Sui's head. We will have to settle this account sooner or later. But that guy is not easy to kill. I'm afraid he has escaped far now. I believe in the professional standard of your bloody clothes building. I will leave it to you to pursue him. I'm not familiar with Mr. Chien Mian. You are of this main matter force, it's like that again. That guy is very troublesome, what a headache. I didn't expect Chien Mian Gongzi to have a good relationship with Tian Wu, the bloody clothes building in Datong City. Even Bai Su Yuan's plan had been completely revealed by Tian Wu. Lu Qingmei should also know Bai Su Yuan plan. How her situation in the extreme happiness view is not optimistic. I have to find a way to inform her, however, since the release of Mr. Chien Mian, I think it's too late to inform her now. Gain source, Greedy.01, Geyu. Geyu, Master Chien Mian? And it's 0.01 when you harvest at close range. There's no one else here. The Thousand Faces are hidden among them. There is no trace of Demon Bliss skill. These are not killers. They should be servants. Some of them are hard to find. I didn't expect that Xie Yan, the son of Magic Jade, was more handsome than the rumor. It's a waste to make a human skin mask without peeling off such a beautiful face. What's more, there is such an amazing identity hidden. If you can replace him, then you can control most of the bloody clothes building. It's really exciting. Even if I stand in front of you, you can't recognize me. Eh? I don't care if you plot against me behind my back. Are you still running in front of me to show off your strength and you think I won't beat you? No phase pull. Hua Jian sword finger. I'm not sure if you can avoid it. If you do, however, I'll know it's you, a master of thousand faces, straight's one wishes. Imitation of Hua Jian's sword finger. Good guy, he can even imitate Hua Jian's sword finger. Fortunately, the imitation here is not as good as my original. What a powerful magic jade sun, what a powerful Hua Jian sword finger. My imitation is not perfect. Damn it, Xian. How did he find me? In today's world, the only way to imitate other people's martial arts is to master Wuxiangju. This guy is Huayu? You didn't escape? You guys, this saves you trouble. Let's move on. Huayu brother, don't blame me brother, can't help it. Oh. 6 regions heart magic formula, 6 desires and illusory body. Bang, bang. Tut, I said this boy is hard to kill. I didn't accept the list of killing him before. Help me Tian 3. I'll move towards the east and you'll go west, okay. N. Where the hell is he? Boy, I knew you didn't go. Who? Master Moyu is good at sensing my presence. My 6 desires and illusory body can even cheat the congenital master. How did he detect it? It's hard to guess. I will be the only one here the day after tomorrow. If you don't stay with me, will you really dare to run away in front of your nature? Nonsense, the source point is still close to the screen. I cannot pay attention to this strange thing. Great, smart. But what I want to know more is the first one. I think the camouflage was perfect at that time. How did you see through it? You have a good plan. I have a ladder. It's always good to insist that you feel good. I think you can be who you are. Although I don't know who plan is, I understand what you mean. However, Master Moyu, this guy is not weaker than me. You can't win or lose against him in a short time. Tian Wu Liang may come back at any time, it's better to leave. After all, you are still one step short of calculation. Blood Light Channel. Whoosh, my blood light escapes as fast as thunder. I'll be far away for more than 30 li in dozens of breath. It should be okay. I can't stay here for a long time. I can only take a chi returning pill. When the true chi subsides, I will retreat quickly. Why don't you keep running? You don't have the strength? You haven't explained which step I missed. In other words, you can only bury your head in a rush and even have no time to look around. Compared to me, you are not as natural and free as I am, but it seems that your sequelae is relatively light. It's just a waste of real gas? It's really enviable. Xian. How can it be? Can you also be similar to Blood Light Channel's explosive lightness skill? My true breath has been exhausted, why is he still alive and vigorous? If I don't have some skills, why should I be rated as one of the 5 young masters by Kuning Pavilion? You might as well surrender as early as possible and explain the plans between you and Lu Qingmei one by one. If you do this, maybe I can abolish your martial arts and spare your life. Oh, you really think you're going to win? I can't help it. I can only use that move. I lost my spirit. I'll try to make up for it later. I didn't expect Xian to be so difficult to deal with. Crack, heaven, earth, and man. 3 get together the gas. If you want to fight, bring it. This is restored? Tut. It's not easy to be rated as the 5th child. 6 desires heart magic formula, 6 desires into shape, magic jade child, try my 6 desires into shape. Is this the enhanced version of the move used by Yin Jia at the beginning? Seems to be some kind of spiritual spirit that can be seen by ordinary people. Xie Dao Yun can break easily. Do you utilize this to deal with me? Each clan has its own strong points. The Magic Love Sect is not the Buddhist Heart Studio. The moves that are invalid to the Buddhist Heart Studio are effective against the Magic Love Sect. Impossible? How can there be any means of destroying spirit and spirit before the sword finger of Hua Jian is born? Anything is possible. Did I go to the psychic world for nothing? 6 desires in 1. See the demons. Please try the 6 desires as 1 again. Mental attack? My lord, allow me do it. I'm the best, thus I'm not afraid of you. The art of ghost control? I struck you. Too slow. Too weak. Bang. Goo. Goo. The ghost raised by Master Moyu is very good. She can resist the impact of 6 desires in 1. The ghost raised by Master Moyu is very good. She can resist the impact of 6 desires in 1. Mental attacks won't work against me. Admit defeat, Mr. Qian Neon. You are not my opponent. Give up? This is just the beginning. Tut. Touch guy. The heart demon has no fixed body. Bang. Shock. What's the matter? The guy didn't do any force with that punch. You took so much time to touch me? Master Moyu, I'll take your defense method. So you just copied my Tian Guanjin Chan? If fakes really work, why don't you keep showing me the flower finger? Hua Jian sword finger is a kind of an innate skill. No matter how magical your defense method is, it's only a postnatal skill. It's not difficult for me to imitate it. Imitating Tian Guanjin Chan, anti-shock. You made the exact same one. I want this guy's martial arts. I need him alive. Why does your defensive method cost more chi than the innate skill? It's impossible to use this method of defense normally. Haven't I imitated it completely? Tut tut, you are self-defeating. Power of the Tian Guanjin Chan is based on the premise that I have the title of a national soul. Otherwise, I can use up my true chi if I block the attack of a few masters. No, we can't. If we drag it down, they may find it. I'll use that move. Let's make a quick decision. What kind of body method is this? If it's a real mirage, Hua Jian's sword chi should not be lost, and I can control it. But now the sword chi is really gone. Sword among the flowers have faded. I don't believe it. What a withered flower. The heart demon was not fixed, and I couldn't eat it. It affected me. The opportunity came. With 100 flowers withered, Yan's true chi should be difficult to continue. He will definitely use that move to restore the magic skill. Nirvana finger, I say, it still works. There is no such rogue's martial arts in the world. What kind of martial arts is this? Why can't I imitate it at all? Want to imitate my Nirvana finger? I'll call you daddy if you can even imitate the fairy way. Master Moyu is very powerful. I'm willing to bow down. I can't win, even if I do that. Even if the potential is exhausted and the life is lost, we must escape. If I drag this on, they will come. 6 desires. Heart and magic formula. We'll see you later. Want to run? Leave. Blood light escape. This move can also use blood light escape? Tian Wu is right. This guy is too hard to kill. 6 avatars simultaneously to use the blood light to escape. How can I chase him? Which one? My lord, I know which one to chase. When he hit me before, I left a mark on him. None of the 5, just the one on the left. Nice job, Chinger. You have done meritorious service. Wait for me, lord. Whoosh. Whoosh. Okay. It's safe. Cough. This time I lost at least 3 years of my life. MOT dimension, the realm is likely to go back to 8 the day after tomorrow. Moreover, I can't recover from this injury if I don't rest for a year and a half. Hua Jian sword finger, flowers wither. You're too hard to catch. Don't blame me for sneaking in with the kill. Dead? No, I'm going to catch you alive. Brother, why did you die that fast? With what flowers wither, this hand cannot be controlled. Crack, my lord, your hand is going to be red. Forget it, he is dead. The past can't be traced back. Maybe I have no relationship with this skill, goo. What, like a piece of skin? Bones and flesh are gone, how can skin still exist, goo? It seems to be a personal leather, but it must not be bag, made of such fragile material as human skin, or it would have been withered by all flowers. You should have pasted the bag on the body, disguised as part of his body, looking like human skin. Goo? His personal collection should be very important. Could it be his uniquely martial arts wuxiang ju? Although I think it's stupid to take my own unique skill with me. One is disguise notes, while the other is character G, and there are 3 human skin masks. Tut. Neither is nor their wuxiang martial ju, are their arts of heart demon sect. This disguise notes should teach people how to change faces. Enough, it is a kind sure of complicated teaches miscellaneous learning, shrink which their people how to bones, how to quickly imitate other people's behavior and manner, and how change their voice and breath. However, it is not as magical as I thought. It still needs the cooperation of human skin mask to disguise as other people. Unfortunately, there is no way to make a human skin mask. This is handwritten. It should be that Mr. Qian Mian didn't write it in at all. Adults see things so fast, Chinger doesn't see anything clearly. Let me have a look at what the Book of Characters is about. Monk Shenxiu, the 7th of the 10 Kai Yuan heroes in the Tang dynasty, is one of the contemporary Buddhist Zhuke temple. In the autumn of the 18th year of Xiong Wu, I captured him alive in 11 Yin town of the Great Han dynasty, tortured him for more than a month and killed him instead. Shenxiu monk is a layman named Qin Wu Qian. In fact, he is an undercover agent of De Huang Min, the first demon sect in the Tang dynasty. He is proficient in both Buddhism and demons. His personality is, Mr. Xie, how does Yu still have the habit of writing diaries? This is not a diary. A serious person keeps a diary. This is the identity of the characters in the story of 1,000 Faces. It is estimated that there are many characters to be disguised. I am afraid that I will be confused. Thus I use a small book to record it. 3 minutes later. It's less than I expected. Quite important, there are only 3 identities in this book, although they are roles. Scholar, monk, woman? Beauty that fills still peerless, of the breast of the beauty of steamed bread? Goo. Adults read too fast. Are these 3 human skin masks which are just the same? Forget it, I can't see what I can wear it. Wait a minute. Is that the 1,000-faced child's appearance? Is that really what he looks like? The more you think about it, the more curious you are. Just give it a try. The appearance of the 1,000-faced child has always been true or false. Mr. Xie, look, look. This is his real appearance, it's so frightening. No wonder he covets your beauty, it seems that it has destroyed the appearance, hence the psychology has been distorted. I have an idea, I have a human skin mask in my hand now, and I can learn the words of Yao again, can do a shrinking version of the 1,000-faced child. If you can take the place of Master Qian Mian, I don't know if he can get his unique martial art Wuxiang Ju, but if it's the martial arts of sect, the heart demon, I may be able to do something about it. It's a little risky, and this guy's backstage is also hard. If I am just a little careless, I am likely to be chopped to death. Chinger, call on all ghosts to help us. Let's destroy a corpse and wipe out all traces we can hide as long as we can cover the fact that Master Qian Mian is dead. Okay. Among the flowers, all flowers wither. This guy is so hard to kill, and so changeable, even if I said I killed him and didn't see the body, I don't think many people would believe it. We need to make a good plan to replace this guy. After half a stick of incense. Taiwan 3 and Tian 5 are coming. Chinger, you should get back to my eyebrows first. Di Zong, are you okay? We are chasing a fake. It seems that you have caught the real body. Did you run away again? Brother Tian Wu, why don't you guess if that guy was killed by me? Ha ha. Ha, did you kill Yu? No, he ran away. Ha ha, Yu has made countless enemies. If he was so easy to kill, he would have been killed 100 times. Geyu is a very difficult guy. After several moves with him, I hurt his head, and finally let him run away. This guy has piqued my interest. You can leave him alone, and I will play with him slowly. Geyu is extremely cunning. Do you really want us to stop? No, it's hard to meet an opponent that interests me. It's boring if you to intervene. Tianwu, what is the relationship between you and Geyu? Is he your best friend? This best friend, barely. In fact, I came from the Heart Demon sect. Before that, I was Ge's disciple. Ge was Geyu's father. I have such a relationship with Geyu. To understand him, it is also to understand the identity of Geyu. I really don't know any of his other identities. Are you from the Heart Demon family? Is this a casual job hopping? How been come this guy hasn't by cut to death the Heart Demon sect? Dizong, maybe you are too close to your ancestor, so you don't know his reputation in the world. When I joined the Bloody Clothes building, I was sheltered by the ancestors. Ge didn't dare to ask for trouble, so he could only recognize it. Moreover, before I entered the Blood Clothes building, I abandoned all the inheritance of the Heart Demon sect. As long as I didn't go out and make a fuss, the Heart Demon Lord didn't want to quarrel with my ancestor for such a trivial matter. Very good. I didn't expect that there was such a layer of identity on the 5th day, so that the possibility of my disguise as a young master in front of me has increased a little bit. I need detailed information about Qian Mian Child and the Heart Demon sect. Say as much as you know. Tian 5, don't let go of the date of birth, family relationship, birth date, etc. Even if you really want to hunt him down, you don't need to be so detailed. I want you to just say yes. That is to say, but I'm afraid will take some time to explain in such detail. Slowly, the night is still long. A day later. Dizong is really troublesome. It's no wonder that Tian 3 has come to Datong City. This feeling, Dao said. It's you? Coming? It's been a long time. Brother Huayu, I have just finished dealing with you and you dare to come back to this door. Aren't you too bold? I was able to get away from you once, and I'm sure I can do it again. Besides, this is not the first time someone has asked you to buy my life. Come on, what conditions did Xie Yin give you? I'm sorry, Brother Huanyu. This is a special situation. You can't give me what he gave me. Don't pretend. I know Xie Yin said, let you stop meddling and ask for my trouble in person. Oh, sure enough, nothing can escape your ears. You know my ability. Although I can't defeat Xie Yin positively, I will get the chance to kill him sooner or later. But I remember that he had something to do with your blissful ancestors. I came here to discuss a matter with you. It's hard to feel the pressure on your head? I will keep him alive and go around with him slowly, sure that he can to only make follow my footprints wholeheartedly, and you will be your leader at ease. How? In that case, that's what you want. Brother Tian 5, let's talk about it next time. This person should be Geyu. Yes, but I have a vague feeling that something is wrong. Is it possible that? Well, it's no good for me to participate in this matter anymore. I'd better not think about it. Tian 5, this is a basic test. Now it seems that Geyu's mask and Erong Jia are still very powerful. After all, I have decided to pretend to be a master of 1,000 faces. If I can't cheat Tian 5, how can I pretend to be? Adults good acting. That day 5 was not found in front of the person who was disguised. One who can become the commander of the Bloody Clothes building will not be a simple-minded person. Tian 5 may not have any doubts, but he can't find the flaw, so it's useless to doubt. But my lord, where are we going in such a hurry? Please slow down, my lord, the view of bus. Blissful Temple? Isn't that Lu Qingmei's base camp? Why go there? I said, Tian 5 is the entrance examination, the next Lu Qingmei is the key. and it can also help buy Su Yuan's father goods. If can hide Lu Qing Mei, then I can plan to go to the old nest of the Heart Demon sect, but later, now. Blissful Temple, here I am. I heard that the Elder Bai will move away from the sect, but I didn't know whether it was true or not. The change above is not something that we, as an outsider, can have a voice for. We'd better patrol quickly. Well, in fact, I hope Elder Bai is the temple master. After all, we don't know Elder Lu, Shu. You don't want to live. You can talk about it in private, but not with others. This scene in the temple is really more difficult than when the former master of the temple fell. Elder Lu is a little better than Elder Bai. With the support of the demon sect, the position of the Lord of the Temple belongs to Elder Lu. The Heart Demon sect is famous for controlling people's mind and intelligence. Even in the Devil's Gate, it is also notorious, and no one is willing to provoke it. Who knows what the Heart Demon sect regards us? Compared with the Demon sect, I would rather be ravaged by the Magic Love sect. At least I don't have to worry about when I will be made a puppet. Feels like something's flying by, bird? By fortunately, was Su Yuan not on the spur of the moment. Most of the disciples of the Blissful Temple tended to her. Otherwise, it would be too much for adults to help her. The terrain layout is almost clear. I've heard a lot of gossip. Take a rest and go back to the Lord. The sound. Is someone making love outside? Adults said that the opening of the style of Blissful View is second to none in the Magic Gate. It's too suitable for me to learn. I want to observe it. A lot of people. That's great. Goo. Eh? Is it an illusion? I felt someone peeping, but nothing happened. Is it because I am so anxious recently that I am too alert? Elder Gao, spring night bitter short, do not stop ah. Oh, you grinding goblins, come and taste my power. His Chinger? Woo woo, I just took a look, why hit me? How can you be beaten like this? Did you see anything that you shouldn't have seen? I just saw them having sex, and they put on a lot of postures. She hit me, slapped me to the ground, Nirvana finger, that's why you've been there for so long? No, this is the last thing to see. What the adults told Chinger to do, Chinger has finished it very well. Chinger, you don't need to learn these, just let it be. Well, to get down to business, tell me more about what you saw and heard in the Blissful Temple. Oh, Blissful Temple. Eh? Young Master Huayu. Is your nephew back? It makes me wait. Why didn't you bring me a present? I'm guilty of forgetting my aunt's advice. Good nephew, how strange you are. Push. Oh, what's so strange? What kind of virtue does have in front GE of Huayu Lu Qing Mei? I don't know. I can only take a step it's and not a step. If see possible, Hewith will run away Jing Hong. Bad boy, it's useless to laugh at me so brightly. Didn't you tell me to leave Xie Yan a little life and bring it back to me for a taste? It's really Xie Yan who is cunning and difficult to deal with. I didn't help at the bloody closed building. I had to kill him in person. It was impossible to capture him alive. Shit. It's you who covet my body. What about the jade I sent you? Why didn't you bring it? It was beaten up by Xie Yan, sorry aunt. Jade pendant? It should have been broken by the withering of flowers. I don't think it's a gangster to say so. My good nephew, did Xie Yan really hurt you? Come on, let aunt have a look. Do they have such a good relationship with their nephews? Do you look that handsome to even let that Xie Yan also have to be jealous of heart? I'll rub it for you. Nephew. You. I just want to. Lu Qing Mei and Ge Huayu are aunts and nephews after all. It's still too difficult to imitate directly. Finally, I'll make a run for it if I can't. Surprise my aunt. I succeeded in killing Xie Yan, and I have imitated his skill with Wu Xiangju. Xie Yan has become one of the identities I collected. It's wonderful that he is really a romantic young man, which makes my heart sprout. Aunt is really fickle in love. Don't you think I'll tell my father? Nephew, what's wrong with you? I was wrong again. Aunt, what's the matter? My father's lover likes others in front of his son. It's normal for me to laugh at him. Why is he wrong? I have to think of a way to fool this part. I have to imitate Xie Yan's character naturally. Is it that this person only attracted Aunt by face, but this temperament does not please you? I see. It's not strange to hear that Xie Yan was born in the furnace cauldron. It's not surprising that he would say those jealous words shit. Eh? You know me so much. What can I do if I leave you? Unlike your father, who is not interesting at all. You are much better than him in all aspects, it's that true. It's not what I thought it was. Of course, my nephew gave me such a big surprise. I can't wait to reward you. What kind of reward? My aunt is too generous, you don't have to. The virtuous nephew was wearing Xie Yan's face. He really made his aunt taste interesting and wanted to have a good taste. Aunt, I'm too tired to catch Xie Yan. Let me go back to take a bath and change clothes for a rest. Well, you must hurry up, or I will take a bath for you. Blissful Temple, the residence of Ge Huayu. Does Lu Qingmei play such wild game? I don't know about Ge Huayu habits between the beds. It's easy to expose me when she's shooting. Lu Qingmei and Dang Hongchen are of the same generation. Who knows how old she is? Go. 70? But she is very well maintained, like a young woman, as if I did not suffer. No, I still can't accept it psychologically. But Lu Qingmei didn't suspect me, so I ran away, and the efforts ahead were in vain. No matter, go to the small world, calm down and think of a way to deal with the old witch. System level, LV2, name, Xie Yan Realm, 9 after tomorrow. Skills development source, 1804.31545. Times of entering the universe, 4, end of cooling, search the world randomly, find the Ares world, shuttle the Ares world, need 200 source points. Wanjia School crossing function was started. Searching, discover the Ares world. Shuttle, Ares world? Such a high-end name? But why only 200 source points? Forget it. Let's go. Bastard. Chen Huang, you even took advantage of people unprepared to murder the master. You want to rebel. Mother-in-law, please calm down. I just want to try to make my father-in-law wake up. I did not want to murder him. Chen Huang. Heaven daring. How dare you play tricks on my father? The meridians are stiff and the blood flow is blocked. Dad will die if he continues like this. I'm saving him. You gigolo dare to talk back. If it weren't for our CS family pitying you and fulfilling the Old Testament to marry off my sister to you, you are a mere toad in the mud. You know who your place? Get out. You should look like eating soft rice, just kneel at Bin Bin's feet and laugh. There is no place for you to speak. Yan has already hired a good doctor. You don't need to wait here anymore. Get out. You. Too much deception. After I settled for you, yet you treated me like this? What? Not convinced? We are just bullying you. Eyeless. I don't want to stay at Sia's house anymore. Rebelling. You just are a slave. You even want to be in charge? How can you live without Sia's family? Why are you so angry? Come, look out, get inflamed. Good doctor, Yen Luo. Mr. Yen, unfortunately for my family, let you see the joke. This is Shura, god of war. Mr. Yen, you are mistaken. Chen Huang is the slave son-in-law of my family. How could he be the famous god of war? No, this is a god of war. My god of war, take me as your apprentice. Aries World, the youngest son of the powerful family in Jian Province Xia family. Xia Xin. Soul replacement successful in? It seems to be a modern world again. What was the owner doing? It's like being slapped? Wang family of the imperial capital be here. Xia family, your road is narrow. Mr. Wang, why are you here? The 3-year period has come. By the order of God War, we have come here to meet the Excellency's return. What? What? A powerful family? A son-in-law? What? And the God War? Why don't you name Crooked Mouth Dragon? Importing memory. Governor of Jian Province is here. What? It's the governor. I couldn't ask to see him all the time. He even knocked on my door today? And? You here reporting the dishes? The God War lives in seclusion in Jian Province. The governor, I have no idea. It is really my fault. Please forgive me. These are 1,000 titles land title certificate that I have carefully selected. Please accept them. About Xia family, it's unforgivable to abuse the god of war. Today, all the privileges of Xia's group will be taken back. All members of the Xia family in Jian Province will be disqualified as civil servants and will never be employed. Governor, please have mercy. Chen Huang, it's all your part of your schemes. I'll drive you out of Xia's house immediately. Haha, the woman scolded the wrong person. He reported his identity, nonetheless you are still like this, really out of mind. From today on, our marriage relationship has been dissolved, and I have no relationship with Xia family. What do you mean? After 3 years of forbearance, I finally came to the end. Today, I have already practiced my super martial arts. I don't need any of you Xia family anymore. With this force, he can also levitate in the air, not easy. I don't need this feature, Xia Yan. Thanks for taking care of me for 3 years. Come and have a taste of my feelings. What, did he just get into me? Chen Huang, you are the God War? I'm darling, I'm wrong. Sorry. Please forgive me. I don't have to look at your faces anymore. Out. Chen Huang, we Xia family have taken you in for 3 years. Please save the master. It's too late, didn't you hear me? Me and you Xia family. Our relation is no more. It's too late to regret now. The God War is the uncrowned king of the whole underground world. Even I will obey his orders. How could you beat and scold him? After today, even if your Xia family is in name, it will not exist for a long time. Woo woo woo, how could this happen? Why? Don't cry. I'm still here. You don't have to mourn like this. You are the disaster star. If you didn't offend Chen Huang, how could this have happened to the Xia's family? What? This is the trouble you two caused. How can I be held responsible? Gain source point, race 0.01, Xia Bin Bin, gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Mei Lan, gain source point, race 0.01, Xia Bin Bin, gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Mei Lan. Xia Yan, you have made a big mistake and dare to hold my hand. I will drive you out of the house. Mindlessness, is that your mantra? Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Mei Lan, gain source point, race 0.01, Xia Bin Bin. They're so strange, they mean too much to me. The source points are too dense to be seen clearly. Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Mei Lan. Load task, Chen and Xia are both rich families in Jian Province. The two families are on good terms. 20 years ago, Chen Huang, the son of the Chen family, and Xia Bin Bin, a miss of the Xia family, entered into an engagement to marry at the age of 20, unexpectedly. When Chen Huang was 15 years old, Chen's family was destroyed overnight and Chen Huang disappeared. But the fact is that Chen Huang got God Book 8 difficult devil skill by God chance. In order to practice the magic skill, he slaughtered all the Chen family and offered sacrifices. In the next 5 years, Chen Huang unified the whole underground world with his devil skill power and won the title of MANHWARECAP NAR. However, there is a final hurdle for the success of the skill. Chen Huang reappeared in Jiang province and chose to live in CS family with the help of the devil skill power characteristics. 3 years of forbearance with the help of devil skill. After all the hard work, the skill gets great achievement. Now the God War returns to his throne and vows to torture and destroy all those who despise him. Task release. In 3 months to solve Chen Huang, let Xia family rise again. When the mission completed, you can return with all the strength gained in this world, or you will have nothing. What the hell? He destroyed the whole family. This is Master Skill, 8 difficult devil skill, both gods and ghosts abandoned incomplete version current level, unable to upgrade, current effect. This is the sequel of the devil skill characteristics that God hates and ghost are disgusted from. Kitsch makes the people abound hostile and hostile to the practitioners, so as to achieve the purpose be sharpening the practitioners. When did I have this skill? Was it just Chen Huang who put it into my body? I say it's so strange. This is the characteristic that Chen Huang mentioned it. No wonder the original owner's family is like a psychopath. Can still be to it me transferred. Disaster star, a loser. The master is dying, and they scolds me so fiercely. This God-hating and ghost-disgusting fierce, thank you for your compliment. From the memory of the original owner, Chen Huang actually helped the Xia family a lot, and even helped the Xia family to a higher level, but the Xia family turned a blind eye to this and often beat and scolded him. I don't know if I will have the same effect. If I healed the Lord, would you treat me better? Unfilial son. What are you going to do to your father? Xia Yin, you dare. Do what? An experiment. Test how strong my brain is. Poke. What are you doing to your father? Xia Yin, I won't spare you if something happens to Dad. Pay attention to the key points, Dad. It's getting better. Why did Dad suddenly look red and distorted? Did you poison him? Get source point answer 0.01, CF fun. Dad's expression is comfortable, not distorted. Tut, it's really forcing down IQ. However, for me, this feature is simply a super buff to brush the source point. In the small world, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. But it must not be brought into the Lord's world, or the elder sister of the patriarchal clan will be doomed if he doesn't like me. I have to find a way to get the whole chapter of the 8 difficult magic skill. It's been a long time since I felt so comfortable. Honey, how are you? It must be Chen Huang who can't bear to see you suffer. He cured you before he left. Blind, I cured it. What's wrong with Chen Huang? His IQ dropped to the point of illogicality? How did you talk to your sister? What's the relationship between Dad's illness and you? It's my husband who shows his true nature and shows his divine power to cure Dad. It's you who obstructs our husband and wife relationship. I can't spare you. Get source point answer 0.01, CFNFN. Those source points are more powerful than the ghost of the psychic world. Ah. However, although the source point is good, it will go on endlessly, which will affect my future planning. There's got to be a way to keep these 3 guys honest. What are you hiding? Your sister fell. Looking at the skill panel before, I have confirmed that strengthening spiritual cultivation is a skill related to souls. It is not forbidden. I can still summon Qinger. Qinger is my guardian spirit. It should not be affected by this feature. Let's call it out first. Gulu? My lord, have we returned to Xiaoshui City again? I will drive you out of the house. How dare you act so impudently to the Lord? Qinger, stop making trouble and help me. What a rebellious son you are you going to rebel? Master, I have a good intention to save your life. If you don't thank me, how can you still scold me? You really think I'm a bully? The art of ghosts. Don't try to play tricks, or I'll drive you out of the house. Why is it suddenly cold? What is the devil with this adversity? I am the only labor force in the whole family. If I leave, then who will clean up the mess for you? Two-step old man, or your two screaming chickens? Get 0.01 points of source point answer, CF and Fun. Get 0.01 points of source point answer, Wang Mei Lan. Get 0.01 points of source point answer, Xie Wu Ji. Oh, I haven't enjoyed the feeling of face-to-face source points for a long time. What's more, ghost thanks to God worship, aversion, and disgust, the three people of the CF family sources had endless emotional for me, which not disappear except did after a while. The old man was going to die. Hadn't it been for me, he would have seen God earlier. I wouldn't have saved you. I wouldn't have been forced here. You, Dad. Honey. Adverse son. Mom. Dad. Now you are satisfied. Your parents are angry with you. Get source point, answer, 0.01, CF and Fun. Xiayan, why don't you die? Eh? Dad? Mom? What's going on? Why did she suddenly look like a different person? The negative source is gone. Is she back to normal? Xiaoyan? What's wrong with this? I don't know. There was a big change abrupt. How do I feel like I haven't slept for 3 days? My body is worn out. Then take a rest. I'll send you back to your room. Fortunately, there is Xiaoyan in, otherwise I am really helpless. You just wanted to eat me raw. Elder sister, I'll call the servant. You have a good rest. Xia's father and mother did not seem to have a source point for a short period of time before they were frustrated. Let's look at Sister Xia's situation. Perhaps the effect of God hating ghosts and hating ghosts can be broken, but only with conditions. Qinger sucks their yang qi, which within ghost them makes exhausted and have no strength to turn their brains. Is it because of this? But the follow-up will have to wait for them to recover and have a look. If this is the case, Qinger will be of great help. Qinger is very helpful. Happy. Well, it took me a lot of time to take care of my parents and deal with my family's affairs. Now I have time to go back to my room. Hey, the meat of Xiayan. Now it's time to think about the mission. According to the memory of the original master, there are some similar skills in this world, but the intensity is not too high, and Tian Guan Jin Chan is enough to deal with it. The main problem is Chen Huang. I guess I have to practice Hua Jian Jian Ji before I can win. But with God-hating ghosts, it's not very easy for me to get started. Xiayan is also very handsome in thinking. Why don't I ask Qinger to help me? But Hua Jian's sword fingers needs more than a few girls. It's not enough to rely on Qinger alone. Forget it. I'd better practice Tian Guan Jin Chan tonight. And I have a hunch that tomorrow's Xia family will not be peaceful. Qinger, I want to practice in seclusion. You, Mr. Xiayan, Qinger is warming your bed. Don't make a fuss. Go and stare at the Xia family, or they will disturb me when they wake up. And you, a ghost can only make the quilt colder and colder. Oh, I see. The next day. Chen Huang's residence, Lord God of War, Wang of Jian Province is going to ask Xia's family for trouble today. Let me tell you. Do you want me to follow their trail? Xia's family is just for me to have fun with. What are you doing with so much publicity? As if I care. If Wang wants to go, then let them go. Villa of Xia family. Tian Guan Jin Chan is out of line. Every time I travel through the small world, I have to practice the skill again. It's really time-consuming to point out the mother's talent in the topic. It's interesting that the 8 magic skills can be deduced by the system. Master skills, 8 difficult magic skill. God detests the ghost, remnant, current levels though, cannot be upgraded, current effect, This is the sequel of the 8 difficulty magic skill. One of its characteristics is that the gods hate ghosts and are tired of them, which make unconsciously hostile and the people despise around them the practitioners, so as to achieve the purpose of sharpening themselves. The 8 difficulties and magic skills are deduced. Need source point 000 points. Please confirm whether you want to deduce. It's just that it costs too much. It's more than the original Devil's blissful skill. Tut. I don't have so many sources right now. I'll talk about it later. I am not asking how powerful this skill is. I just hope that the god-detestable and ghost-hating characteristics can be controlled independently. Otherwise, returning to the Lord World will be too easy to draw hatred. I'm in the line next to Lu Ching Mei. It's fun to riddle Lu Ching Mei. The Wangs are making trollable, Wang family? What are you doing here? Xia Wuji, are you not going to repay the 2 billion loan? Mr. Wang, look at what you said, the 2 billion, didn't you agree that I don't have to pay back the money? At the beginning, Lord Jianshin was the son-in-law of your family, but now... Mr. Wang, please give us some time. We can't give you 2 billion now. What a sin. It's a sin. If we knew today, why should we have done it in the first place? There's nothing to be lenient for, Xia Wuji. If you can't afford to pay today, you know the means of our Wang family. Oh, isn't this old Wang next door? Lao Wang, it's really warm of you to visit without saying hello. Xia Yan, you evil animal, dare to appear in front of me. God of War is broad-minded, but I can't hold you. My head began to ache at the sight of you, Adversity's son, who let you come out. Gain source point, answer 0.01, Wang Xiong Tian, gain source point, answer 0.01, Xia Wu Ji, gain source point, answer 0.01, Wang Mei Lan. I don't want to worry about it. It's really a mockery aura that this god abhors ghosts and disgusts them. I go out of the field and directly pulls all the hatred over. Mr. Xie, if you follow my instructions and teach the guy a good lesson, then there will still be room for negotiation about the loan. It's a blessing for the evil son to get the instructions of General Manager Wang. Rebellious son, kneel down in front of President Wang. Admit your mistake. Sorry, my knees are too heavy to kneel. I want to find out the failure condition of God Loath Ghost Abandonment as soon as possible. Otherwise, the Xia family who always helps the outsider, thus I am too passive. Mr. Xie, you failed as a father. Your son won't listen to you at all. I didn't discipline my son well, Mr. Wang. This son is at your disposal. We will not interfere. Since it is so, Wang Wu, Wang Qi, you came to teach Xia family young master, pay attention in order not to kill him. Yes, sir. Say that to yourself with no end. And show your boxing. Have you asked for my opinion? Xia Yan, you dare to fight back. Everybody take him down. Heavenly Gate Quake Zen. Shock Wave. Xia Yan, you dare touch my people. What are you going to do? There is no way in hell you are going to drag the whole Xia family to death. Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Xiong Tian, gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Xiong Tian, gain source point, race 0.01, Xia Wu Ji, gain source point, race 0.01, Xia Wu Ji, gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Mei Lan, gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Mei Lan. Ladies and gentlemen, I have shown my amazing force. How can you be a little surprised only? Do you want to refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit? Mr. Wang, please don't be angry about this rebellious son. Get down on your knees and apologize. The am I bit of a 17th generation descendant of Changxing boxing, Wang Xiong Tam. You're a little stunt. How dare you display a bit of your skills in front of me? Heavenly Gate Quake Zen Shock Wave. What? Xia Yan, you. I thought how powerful Wang Changxing boxing was, just like this. Mr. Wang, are you okay, bastard? You dare to hit people. The Xia family can't accommodate you. Kicked him out of the family. Kneel down and admit your mistakes. It's terrible to be forced into mental retardation. Even the sense of crisis has disappeared. Thanks to my good temper, I don't care about you. Or else I would have buried you. Ah, Mr. Wang, why can't you move? Is that you? Yes, it's me. Cian, I'm going to kill you. Beast! Let go of Mr. Wang. Are you going to rebel? What happened to Sia family, you Death Star? Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Xiong Tian. Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Xiong Tian. Gain source point, race 0.01, Xie Wuji. Gain source point, race 0.01, Xie Wuji. Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Meilan. Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Meilan. Don't scold me. Even if you break your throat, you have to kowtow me 100 times, Cian, you will be evicted. Disaster. You ruined the whole Xia family. Be quiet. You don't have any ability, you can only call on others. My lord, they're going to be weak, like last time. The next step is to verify whether brain disability can be treated. Cian, I'm going to kill you, unfilially son you, dear. Gain source point, race 0.01, Wang Xiong Tian. 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 Mr. and Mrs. Xia did not provide any more sources. What is Mr. Wang doing? Cian, what happened? Nothing. I'll talk to Mr. Wang next. And I'll send you back now. These are all the bodyguards of Mr. Wang. Why are they all lying on the ground? Are you really okay? Mother was panicking. Don't worry. I can handle it. I'll take you home first. Cian. The Xia's reaction can prove that you can solve of God-hating and problem ghost disgusting Wang. Why he but still bro scolding me is, and providing the source point, Cyan I know the reason, that bro Wang is stronger than Xia, and he has not reached that delicate critical point. I see. He did practice Kung Fu, otherwise he would not directly attack me with confidence. Since a few ghosts have no effect on him. Why don't you try a bunch of hell ghosts? Awake at last. How do you feel, Brother Wang? 11-11-11. Cian, what's the trick? I can't move. Who gave you permission to ask questions? Look at your own situation. You are at my mercy now, hun. Cian, I am the leader of the Wang family in Imperial Capital. You let me go, I will never embarrass Xia family again. Brother Wang, please think about this attitude for yourself, let's make fun of him. Please answer whatever I ask you and do what I ask for. Now you will make me happy and buy your life from my hands. You only need to know one thing: I can kill you by moving my fingers. Get the score, fear, 0.01 points, Wang Zhang Tian. Get the score, fear, 0.01 points, Wang Zhang Tian. Get it? Yes, sit, I got it. Please give me a hand, my lord Xie. That's better. Regain, didn't bury him all. Now, why did you come to Xia's house? Who ordered you? Is it Chen Huang? It was my own idea. Now when the Lord of War returns to his throne, everyone will want to please this great man, and Xia's family is the best gift. Before I came, I reported to the people under the God of War. The Lord of War said that he would leave Xia's family and torture him slowly. He's very patient, that's good. However, if he killed us immediately, I could only take the Xia family and run for our lives. As long as he is torturing Xia family slowly, I still have time. Bad character. If it wasn't for me, someone else would come. Young master, I'm just impulsive, forgive me please. Yes, but it will be punished. I want you to go to Chen Huang and report his every move to me. Young master, it's hard for me. How can I spy on Lord War? I don't care. You can do it yourself. According to your chance, after leaving CS family, you will ask him for credit. No, 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 young master, I dare not. I want you to act like you've hit the Sia family. And you can't say a word about me. Didn't Chen Huang like to see Xie Jiabei suffer? As he wished, I will give him a good play, eat it or I'll kill you. What is it? What else can it be? Something that can control your poison. If you betray me, I'll let you rot. Go in, woo woo. The other outstanding birds, Brother Wang, I hand over to you. Next, think about it yourself. How can you satisfy Chen Huang and keep CS family from substantive harm? Cyan, with the ghost bewitched technique, let the bodyguard's memory disappear. Got it. The god-hating and ghost-disgusting must take effect by face-to-face. In a short time, there should be no mistakes on Wang Xiantia's side. Next, it will be quiet for a while. I have to take the time to get the cutie's sword finger in entry level. Cyan, I need you to help to practice a skill. My lord, when you practiced martial arts, didn't you let me disturb you? How can I help you this time? Yes, I need you to help me practice cutie's sword finger. I have the god-hating and ghost-disgusting attribute. No girl can help me except you. Cutie's sword finger? With me? Is Chinger a ghost really? Okay. At the beginning, Chinger helped Adutz with her 4 sisters. Now it's only Chinger, can't it? Try it first. After all, I can't find a girl who can be suitable for the god-hating and ghost-hating. Hua Jian finger needs a lot of red and pink chi. A Chinger is really weak, but ghosts are more pure than people, and red powder is far superior in purity than people. If I grind them slowly, I can accumulate more. Well, okay, I will try my best. Hoo-ha, Chinger, what are you doing? Ha, I can change. Mr. Xiayan. Didn't I say you were not allowed to learn from her? You girl wants to piss me off. I'm not as good at kung fu as my sisters. I'm afraid I can't help adults. I just want to learn from your wife. It's not that you seduced me with the means of gorgeous ghost, it's too troublesome to explain. Just stay still. I'll arrange it. Woo. I'm useless. I have to ask adults to do it. What are you looking at? There are interesting tourist attractions, new movies, and restaurants with good atmosphere. Do you want to stop practicing? Or are you going to relax first? No, it's just a preparation for practicing. Let's go on a date when I've decided on my itinerary, Chinger. Appointment. A WHI, Chinger? Red-pink gas? So fast. Chinger? Date hey, with the Lord hey. Chinger, you can't stand it. I haven't done my best. What should I say about you? Hey, I just can't help hey. Forget it. See what I will do to you tomorrow, my lord, how close. Chinger? Wait, you should be sober. It's true. I have no regrets. The second day, book a whole theater or cinema. Book a whole theater or cinema, ha ha. Book a whole theater or cinema, ha ha ha. Book a whole theater or cinema. Ha ha ha. Night, just relying on Chinger, the speed is still too slow. According to today's efficiency, it will take at least a week to get into the Huajian sword finger. Wang Xiong Tian, I don't know how much longer it can be delayed. My lord, are we done now? Although there is true chi condensation, it cannot be formed, which is far from enough. Tomorrow we play in a much more exciting way. It seems that this kind of realistic scene atmosphere stimulation is not enough. We need to add some more materials to speed up the progress. So shy. Bang. The second day. The fate of thousands of miles to meet, no fate of the opposite hand is difficult to hold than 10 years of training make the same boat, 100 years of repair boat, sleep together. I'm Xie Yan. I'm a scholar who went to Beijing for the exam. My fair lady is a gentleman. I fell in love with you at first sight. Today, I have a chance to cross the boat together. Could you please? I will, Chinger, I will. Is this fool sick? He was talking to himself there alone, and he didn't know what he was doing. I don't know why I get angry when I see him. I can't help it. I heard that Manager Pan didn't want to pick up his list and was beaten by him. Lawlessness. Don't talk nonsense and do a good job. Mr. Xia has several scenes later. Prepare the props and costumes as soon as possible. This Mr. Xia, it's too evil, can't be provoked. Why should I have a conflict with him before? Did I have any mental disabilities? Mr. Xia, what kind of bridge are you going to use? Cowherd and Weaver, hurry up. I'm in a hurry. Sure enough, violence is the best way to break God's hatred of ghosts. It is very difficult to provide enough red and pink gas in daily love, intimacy, and invariable external environment. Need to create a variety of romantic atmosphere and constantly stimulate the excitement of the opponent. If the two love each other for a long time, it is not in the morning and evening. More changeable scenes, more exciting. We will stay together for the rest of our lives. The Tomb of Liang Shambua. For this reason, I specially found a film team to make it for me. Under the aura of God hating and ghost hating, it's really hard to do so. If you add a deadline to this love, I hope it is 10,000 years. However, I had money and fists, and after some threats and inducements, I managed to get things done. I want to choose you more than the blue sky. With the cooperation of a professional team, things are going fast. 2 days later. The sword fingers of flowers are straight and smooth. System level, LV2, realm, 6 after tomorrow, master the ability to cut the sword between the two, current level, LV3+, source, 770.50315. Phew, Huajian sword fingers successfully entered the door and ascended to LV3. After going through the small world again, I don't have to dig my brains to find a beautiful woman to repair the flower sword finger. I'm really worried that one day I will cross into a world without women, then Sparta. Chinger is so satisfied these days. There are still a lot of classic scenes left to play. Let's save them for the next time. Now there is another problem. I can't really stand lip to the God-hating and ghost-hating characteristics all the time. When I return to the Lord world, it will be terrible. To deduce the moving method 8 difficulties and Macy skill requires 3,000 points. Please confirm whether to deduce it or not, but there are too many source points needed to deduce the 8 difficult magic skill. I can't upgrade LV4 of Huajian sword now. Finger, it's a pity that the characteristics hating God hating and ghost of need to be face to face. If we want to make a live broadcast of the supernatural world, the source will explode directly. However, with this feature, it's very simple to make a source. I can make a lot of money if I go out for a circle, so it's not the point. The key 15. Since Chen Huang likes to be the protagonist, playing the role of a pig and eating a tiger, it's better to just be a villain boss. It's time for Wang Xiong to make a move. In the past 2 days, the shooting team also tried it out. Actually, Chinger didn't carry the characteristics of God hate and ghost. Don't be coquettish, Chinger. There's business. Go to the imperial capital in my stead and bring a letter to Wang Xiong Tian. By the way, watch him to see if he did what I said in my letter. I can't see him directly, to avoid ruining my plan by the attack of God's abhorrence and disgust. Trust me. Royal Residence, Master Xie, I have been following your orders these days. Chen Huang knows nothing about the real situation of Xie's family. Very good. I want you to eat all the forces of Chen Huang in 2 months. Mr. Xie, this is totally impossible. No, everything is possible. I wrote the specific method in the letter, and you should follow it. And my guardian spirit will always be there to help you. As long as you avoid facing Chen Huang, no one in the world can stop you. Okay. Why? My father? Why am I here? It's a terrible way. It seems that we have no choice. Xie Yan's residence. A long time ago the dragon suddenly appeared. This frame is drawn by the screenwriter. How are things going? My lord, I'm back. It's going well. With the help of Chinger, Lao Wang quietly beat Chen Huang's men to Miao. Then we forced these people to practice the heavenly devil blissful skill. Lao Wang then decisively blew up a few to make an example, and the others were honest. In this way, Chen Huang will become a bear rod commander in time. Well done, but still need to be monitored by Chinger. Well, did you buy anything? I'm looking for a custom-made doll cost lime for a walk in the street. Wow. How lovely. The source point is not enough. Pointing to the Xia family, when will it be done? And it's too inhumane. Let's go out and harm outsiders instead. I think it's cute, too. Lao Wang is still fooling Chen Huang, saying that I've been dealt a terrible job. If there are big news about me outside, I'm afraid Chen Huang will suspect Lao Wang. So it's better to go out under a disguise and make fun of it. Anyway, after trying these 2 days, I can't get rid of the characteristics of God-hating and ghost-hating. Even if I change my image, it's a good use to collect the source. There are too many people. Do you like little tigers? Go away. Pang, whether he's dead or not, people who destroy the public environment. It's like a person. Is he okay? Won't he fall to death? Whether he's dead or not, people who destroy the public environment. Just want to fight this abnormal tiger. We are brothers and sisters from different parents. I want to beat him. This tiger is not worth beating? Brothers and sisters. Boys, hit him. Stop, abnormal tiger, don't run. Look at doll. This abnormal clothes appear on the street, leading passers-by to chase and fight violently. It seems that we are here, eh? This doll is very cute. This very doll cute. Is it's all hype. I don't know if it's true or not. Shit, I've never seen such an underdog. Freak, stop. Hoo strange, I came here for 1001. Crazy, I must be crazy. I'm skipping work for an inexplicable little tiger. I'm finished. I feel good. I can also practice the introduction of Jing Hong done. Now I have collected more than 100 source points. How many waves are chasing me? Forget it. I don't remember. Call it a day. Stop. Stop. Ouch, my waist. It's a pity that human energy is limited. Even if there is the influence of the characteristics of God, ghost, and disgust, it is impossible to burst the source point for me every minute. After a few twists and turns, it will wither. If you don't take a good rest, you will recover. No, come here. In a face-to-face situation, the most emotional ordinary person can squeeze tout 0.1 source points, and then they become frustrated. This also determines that it is difficult for me to catch a group of sheep all of the time, so I have to change the territory tomorrow. A month and a half later, recently, a mysterious tiger man appeared in Jiang province, causing civil unrest, causing traffic paralysis and various stampede accidents. The tiger man is agile, depending on gravity, and can quickly shuttle between high buildings. I thought badly before. This world's internet is far from the developed psychic world. It is difficult for most people to have extreme emotions towards a stranger. Even if the person is more funny, as long as he does not kill people in the street, others will just laugh at him. But this period of time, the source point harvest is also good. In addition to raising the Huajian sword finger to LV4 these days, Jing Hong Dun and Demon Blissful Skill have also been broken. Source point has collected so much again. Should I try to raise to LV5? Remaining source, 3,500.01002, Master Skills, Huajian Sword Finger, current level, LV4+, Master Skills, Demon Bliss Skill, current level 8 LV6, Break, master the skill of 8 Jing Hong Dun, current level 8 LV3, break, try it. Anyway, the deadline of the mission is still 1 month away. I'm trying my best to perform the 8 difficult magic skill, remaining source, 3,500.01002, master skills, Huajian Sword Finger, current level, LV4+, master skills, Demon Bliss Skill, current level 8 LV6. There are not enough conditions to upgrade. Determine, is it not enough to raise LV4 with Nirvana? How can the conditions be insufficient? Don't you need me to go back to the main world to upgrade? It's worth it. Since it's worth fighting, it's new, forget it. Since you can't open your sword finger, you can deduce the 8 difficult magic skill. The 8 difficulties and magic skills are deduced. 3,000 source points are needed. Please confirm whether to deduce yes, no. Yes. The deduction was successful. Skill name, 8 difficulties magic skill, skill introduction. The so-called 8 difficulties is the evil in the world, the pain in the pain, and the biggest disaster of Buddhism. Only when the nature of the bit difficulties is rooted in the soul can we see the true meaning, destroy the nature, and enter the it's very to introduce this skill. There are 500 source points left. Let's see how many levels you can upgrade, or what the hell. This skill is seriously incompatible with the nature of the host. Forced cultivation will distort the nature of the host. Each time you upgrade, you need to consume more source points to shield the negative effects. Yes, no. What? What else? I have to be promoted if I spend money wrongly. Otherwise, I will be killed by Lu Qing Mei if I return to the world with gods and ghosts. Remaining source point 8300.01002, Master Skills, 8 Difficult Magic Skill, Current Level, LV1+, Current Effect, Arouse the anger of others, promote the growth of self-cultivation, and cultivate the magic nature, but it can be relaxed. Is it enough to go up to LV1? It's not enough to take 300 to continue to rise? It's miserable. Fortunately, the source is not white. I can switch on and off the characteristics of God, hate, and ghost at will, but I can't transfer it to others like Chen Huang. This martial arts is really evil. You don't need to practice meditation at all. As long as you can analyze the anger of others, your own skill will increase. However, my training level is low and the growth rate is very small. The mission period is still 1 to 1 month. Should I be more bold by pressing the rice brush source point? Keep the dog with the true face? If Chen Huang is not a fool, as long as he can see the news, he should begin to doubt the identity of Hoodoo Man. After all, the characteristics of God-hating and ghost-hating are so obvious. I see, I don't have to hide and tuck in. Anyway, I asked Chinger to greet Wang Xiongtian a few days ago, and his plan there will not be affected. Wang Xiongtian, what did you tell me? Did the Xia family run away? Lord Zhan Shen, it may be that I have played rather hard on the Xia family these days. They have completely collapsed. Even their asset business has said that they gave lip. They don't know where to hide. Wang Xiongtian, I think you have been fooled. Luo Hu, mobilize your forces to find out Xia's family, especially Xia Yan. Lord John Sleeve, according to our information, Xia Yan is now touring the downtown. The street? Yes, and it is said that there was so much momentum in the street that he didn't seem to hide his meaning at all. What kind of neurotic young master is on the street? Doesn't he know that it's very traffic jammed? I don't know who it is, but I feel angry when I think about it, but I can't move a step. Adults, if you want to sunbathe, can't you place? Find a why leisure come to such a noisy place? Chinger, you don't understand. Coming to such a noisy place. I enjoy the feeling that they want to hit me but can't touch me at the same time. And, I'm doing this to wait for the person. I'm going to walk the dog when he comes. Chen Huang, we haven't seen each other for a long time. Xia Yan, I give you God hate ghost tired. Not only did it not make you reflect, but also you enjoyed it. Reflect? It's obvious that you are wearing the aura of wisdom reduction and ridicule, and you take the initiative to seduce others to bully you. How can you make it like I was wrong? Good mouth, but I don't want to play with you now. So Xia Yan, die for me. Hill robbery. Bomb. God's fight. The floats 8 going to explore, run. The burning of the hellfire. Do not ascend to heaven, do not go to hell, do not enter the 6th samsara. That's what happens to a boring guy like you. To kill Xie Yan is to continue to look for the remaining evils of the Xie family. Or, Xie Yan? How are you? Why, only you are allowed to have an adventure, not to allow others to have an adventure. Chen Wang, I'll give you 5 words: chase me, fool. Okay, if you like to hide everywhere as a mouse, I will play with you then. More than a month later, did you hear about the mysterious Tiger Man appearing in our city? I knew that. And according to the photos on the internet, he looks very handsome, you see. Wow, this reality can be famous by his ability. Why does he want to do this kind of marketing? Who knows? Hello everyone, I'm Slag Yin. Today I'd like to introduce you to a funny game you've never seen before. It's not much, and if it's a brother, you can cut me off. If it's a brother, he can cut me down. If he touches me, he'll give him 100,000 yuan. It's a real person, and meeting him in person, he is more handsome than in the photo. But why did a nameless fire get ignited in my heart as soon as I saw him? Whether it's for the sake of 100,000 or not, I want to beat him. Make way. He asked men to cut him off. What do you girls do for fun? Why can only a man chop? I also want to chop him. The modern world is good. Although I can't get the source from the video audience, my reputation is stretching far away. Every time I show up, I harvest more and more source points. Thanks to this, I have no time to work. I have promoted the 8 difficult magic skills and mastered Hatred Mill Hell, Hungry Ghosts, Beats, Buddha before Buddha after 5 difficult. This magic skill is inferior to Hua Jian Sword Finger in absolute lethality, but it is far better than Hua Jian Sword Finger in terms of absolute lethality. I don't think it is worse than 6 Desires Heart Magic Formula. Remaining source, 1404.34622, master the skill of cutting energy, current level, LV4+, current effect Deep Magic, take charge of the 5 difficulties. For example, resentment 15 hard. As long as someone nearby is angry with me, my demonic spirit will increase, and this increase is almost unlimited. It's a pity that the 8 difficult magic skill and Hua Jian Sword Finger repel each other. It's completely relying on the power of the system to forcibly coexist in my body. It's impossible to integrate them. The quality of the 8 difficult evil chi is not as good as the real chi of Hua Jian. No matter how much it is, I still haven't broken through the nature. I just stop at the month level the day after tomorrow. As for Chen Huang, I have Jing Hong done. In addition, Lao Wang informed me that he can only fart after my tail. I'm here again, you have the ability to hit me. At the beginning, he also took his men around me, but found out that it was useless, and then came less and less. This is my escape route. I miss him a little bit now. The day after tomorrow is the last day of the 3-month period. Now that Lao Wang's infiltration work has been basically completed, it is time to prepare for the final liquidation. It's okay, I see, Mr. Xie. Whoa, this day has come after all. Whoa, which day do you say is coming? Sure, God of War? I am very sorry that the God of War has no knowledge of his presence. It's okay, I didn't inform anyone when I came here. I'm looking for you alone. Who were you talking to just now? Why did I hear the word Mr. Xie? You are busy with business. You may have heard it wrong. When you are tired, I want to remind my family to wash their hands more. You mean I made a mistake? Luo Hu, get his cell phone. Luo Hu, are you deaf? How can they be deaf? They are all right. Haha, they are not deaf. The reason why they are indifferent is because they dare not heaven devil bliss, hell die. Wang Xiong Tian. That's what you did to me. If I don't blow you up, would you like to help me procrastinate? I'm not that naive. Boom. Chen Huang, no matter how good your martial arts are, you will not be able to do it. What? How could that be? Wang Xiong Tian, don't you think you can kill me with these 2 moves? Of course not one or two people, but do you think only a few gods of war betrayed you? To tell you the truth, I knew you were coming today. Today is the day of your death. Lao Wang, why did you call me here today to disobey the god of war? You didn't say that you would fight against the god of war when you courted us, Lao Wang. Are you crazy? Shut up. #bang. Which one do you fear more? Chen Huang or me? Everybody together. How futile, you ants want to fight against me. Whoa, the difficulty of hell. Heaven devil bliss, hell die. That's not enough. I'm sure they won't kill him. Keep going. My lord, you don't seem to be ready to help them at all. Why should I help? Chen Huang's forces are not good. Let them bite the dog. But I don't think Lao Wang will last long. I have also practiced the 8 difficult magic skill. I know how strange it is. What's more, Chen Huang's level of 8 difficult magic skills is higher than me. It's really hard to fight him. This guy is more difficult than Master Qian Mian. It's far from Lao Wang's body bomb to deal with it. Let's do some exercise and get ready. Welcome the arrival of the protagonist god of war. The difficulty of an animal. So you have been here, Chen Huang. I was worried that you might have been killed by the team led by Lao Wang. It seems that you're all good. How could they hurt me? You underestimate on me too much, right? That is it. You are the son-in-law of my Xia family anyway. You and I have been together for 3 years, and our relationship is so deep. If I don't let you see me, it would be unkind. Xia Yan, by now, do you think that mentioning those old things can arouse my anger? I have prepared something which I am looking forward to seeing your reaction after it. Wang, Wu, Chen Huang, you let us go. Chen Huang, we are going to kill you. Wu, you must die. I will curse you. How can you do this to us? How do you feel, Xia Yan? What do you think of my masterpiece? The Beast of the 8 Suffering Skills. The genetic transformation of humans into another species, that is, the transformation of humans into manageable livestock. The abominable thing is that the transformed people still keep their own consciousness, but they can only watch the appearance of their livestock. Chen Huang used this method to deal with the self-explosion of the demon bliss skill. It really works. After the species transformation, I can't feel the trace of the demon bliss skill work on them. I can do it too. But I never wanted to use it on people. I feel like that you're a super freak. The cutie's sword finger, hell suffering. Although I know that Xia Yan also has an adventure, he has mastered such powerful martial arts. It turns back. Fierce fingering. My body can't even break the heat weapon, yet I can be punctured by you. It's a pity that you don't know the wonderful part of my magic skill. This injury is nothing at all. It's okay to open such a big hole in the chest. Among the 5 sufferings I have mastered, there is no such method. I don't know which of the remaining 3 sufferings is. When you get a few more swords from me, you can boast. No problem with more swords. But the ghoul of the 8 suffering skills, it is impolite not to reciprocate. Xia Yan, try my ghost's devour. Heavenly Gate Quake Zen. It's a trick to gather evil chi in the palm of your hand and inject it into the enemy's body for erosion. It's a trick that causes continuous damage. The damage of this move mainly comes from the erosion of evil chi, so Chen Huang was not bitten back. He just avoided the anti-injury, and he didn't break through my defense. What a wonderful martial arts, both offensive and defensive. Then try a mental attack. This position, Chen Huang is going to use that move before and after Buddha's suffering? But it's for me, Chen Huang, you bastard. We finally found you. Not only did you destroy the Xia family, but also made all the big families in Jian province like this. Do you want to destroy the foundation of Jian province? Chen Huang, there is no place for you in Jian province. Chen Huang, how dare you? When did the gang arrive? Moreover, this attitude is affected by Chen Huang's God-loath ghost abandonment, which reduces IQ. What are you doing here? It's dangerous. Get out of here. Away? If Chen Huang does not give an account today, we will not be able to leave. Both before and after Buddha, Buddha cannot be seen. There is no Buddha in the world, but I am. 8 suffering moments before and after Buddha's suffering. A powerful move. It is on par with Unity Violet Tao comprehension. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for me. Buddha came into the world and helped all people. I has a lot of karma. What should I do? Please ferry us. There is no Buddha in the world, but I am here. Buddha can't help you, brr, I can. There is no way in the Buddha Dharma except putting the evil thoughts down. You have great karma. You can only go to paradise in the next life. Next life? Everybody. See you in the next life. The before and after Buddha suffering is a mental attack. Add body with Buddha light, then disguise it as Buddha. This is an extremely evil move. Our Buddha is compassionate and helps all living beings. But you use this evil skill to persuade your people to commit suicide? It's just a hoax. You don't know how to repent. If you don't follow my instructions, I will let you know that Buddhism is boundless. Chen Huang, are you addicted to pretending to be Buddha? Forget who you are. You like to persuade others to commit suicide. I will send you to the hell. Xie Yin, I didn't expect that my Buddha before and after Buddha suffering could not influence you. But it doesn't matter, we still have a lot of time. I can accompany you slowly. Accompany you to the last moment. Buddha left, don't leave me alone. As expected, evil chi of 8 sufferings can be transformed into the cutie's sword finger chi, although the conversion rate is a little. Chen Huang, how can low? You be so happy when you die? There should be he has something up his sleeve. Chen Huang, how can you be so happy when you die? There should be he has something up his sleeve. Xie Yin, we meet again. 3 scales blazing suffering of 8 sufferings, burning out 3 scales rebirth of nirvana. Is this to borrow the body to return the soul? Resurrected? I can't do it. I want it. You didn't run for your life when you were resurrected, and you dare to show up in front of me. You love showing off so much. I'll kill you again. Flowers wither of the cutie's sword finger. It's no use, Xie Yin. Smart recognition suffering has seen through your moves. It won't work for me anymore. Smart recognition suffering? It just like the Saint Seiya that won't be defeated twice by the same trick rogue character. Cooperate with the body to return the soul again. Fight suffering skill. I can't get how the 3 sufferings are invincible. For other people, even if it is the master of the world's inborn master, on this Chen Huang, short time also can't start, but it's a pity that I know who the 8 sufferings magic skill best person in the world is except Chen Huang. Xie Yin, you surrender obediently and hand over your skills. I can let you die easily. Otherwise, you will be like them. You can't live to even die. It's too early to talk about victory or defeat 8 sufferings. Evil Al is the root of 8 sufferings magic skills power. If the evil chi is gone, it will lose its strength. The evil chi comes from other people's resentment towards him. That's why Chen Huang brought beast sufferings people. In vain. That won't work for me. Eh? Xie